Hello, everyone, and welcome to OSAS. I'm joined here today with Gramella and Fudgy Waffles. The West Coast TriCast is real, and it's going to be really good. I brought my watermelon. Did anyone else bring their watermelon to class today?
I did not bring my watermelon today. Fudgy, did you bring a watermelon today?
I don't have a watermelon at all. I wasn't told about this. This is
I passed the class.
this sucks.
Okay,
this is the
that's
worst.
new for Ian. That's actually new for Ian.
That is.
This is a big day. I'm happy to be here with my big A watermelon.
Big A watermelon. What is Big A watermelon?
Like grade, I received A plus.
Oh, like A5.
Like A5.
Yeah, but we're heading into game. We're at OSAS.
heading
We're
into game.
Oh
OSAS.
my god. What?
We're
Oh.
getting right into it. There's
All right,
no time.
Inky Splash Zone.
Welcome to the Splash Zone.
We're watching Chikara Eastium versus Chikara Clinkers, which is
Oh,
They're
Ian,
both
do you have
teams.
anything to say about Chikara Clinkers?
I like Jakara Clinkers, and it has nothing to do with their logo or anything like that. That would be ridiculous.
All right, well, looking at the draft here, we've got Amy goalie, which I think is pretty strong in this map. The Julie gets banned from One True Unicorn TTV, out. And then
Smack down.
yeah, it looks like they're picking up the Drakkar here, the Estelle, and the Amy. So they're gonna have a lot of core control compared to the Atlas on the enemy team. The Estelle mirror is pretty standard. I'm interested to see what the last pick is. Okay, it's the Asher, which I kind of thought it would be. So we've got pretty typical like complete overload comp from the Asher Estelle versus the core control from the other side. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah, this map, there's a lot of getting this goal barrier first tends to spell victory for your team. So running the Asher with the
That's crazy.
Estelle does help you get that really quick. But you can pretty much do the same thing with this Drakkar. It's going to be interesting to see how they position and if they just kind of play true double midfield or if we see Drakkar go forward. But it's honestly, it's not a double midfield. It's more of a triple midfield. When we see
Surf's up.
we come in, but Surf's up.
Surf's up,
To
name
start
off
us
Estelle.
off.
Oh, One True Unicorn used the shotgun a little early.
Yeah, we're working with a stacks on stacks big fish start. Asher and
Oh.
Drakkar taking big fish. Everyone else
Oh
stacking
my.
up.
Oh, it just just goes down.
Yeah, that guy's not
Assassinated.
stacking up anymore.
No, he's really not.
Attacks
Oh, here
are
comes the
gone.
airship. Yeah, and good luck defending the inset.
Oh, but
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
Asher. Is this
Asher. No.
Asher
no.
versus Amy?
I love crayons.
Yeah, the great Ostini. It's back to school season. He got a discount on his Crayola box.
Really is. Yeah, it's gonna probably be another story of this match. It's just like if they can
Whoa.
get the core close enough to Amy, then it's just kind of over. Because what can Amy do in close range against Asher in the face,
That-
as we just saw
Yeah.
there once again?
That was
Great
crazy.
Ostini clinking up.
The Estelle got the barrier off of one of her crystal thorns. Like all the others were body blocked. There was one small thorn that was hard to see that got the barrier, and the
A
set's already
single
over.
thorn.
My bad for trying to do analysis. The game's just over.
Oh yeah, shut up, nerd. Asher is in the game.
Yeah, 7-second point. Now Asher gets to pick something, and we see 3 sparks.
Hello,
Sparks.
3 Sparks. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Who wants to become the mayor today?
Asher might pick up like reverb, fire up, or rapid fire. She does pick up the rapid fire. Amy gets the aerials, which is pretty happy about. The Atlas could go a spark or the fire up. I think are his most reasonable picks. The Drakkar, I guess like a spark of agility would be good, or stagger swagger also makes sense. Just like really slim pickings here for everyone on the board. I like the adaptation from the Estelle on red team to go reverb because the stacking Sparks build is dead after that draft, but stacking stagger is not dead. So they went with the scaling, like the scaling option that was still on the board.
I've heard
Yeah,
through the grapevine though that if you get the spark, the cooldown spark, and then one other spark, you just win the game on the spot. So
Really?
I think that it would have
Really?
been
That's
interesting to see
bold.
that come out. Yeah, it was a bold statement, but it did work out in my experience.
Oh
and-
wow.
Wow, great surfing. Good
Right.
surfing.
Yeah, juice
Yeah.
time.
I mean, this Astra might spend more time in the enemy goal box than her own, including these between point moments, so...
Yeah, this is a Major League Asher difference.
Yeah, she's already going on her hike. Oh,
yeah.
Got the barrier, staying there. Hasn't left the enemy goal box yet, and gets another goal.
Wait, we're looking at an Asher Estelle right now.
Yes,
They both
welcome
have
to the
beach
game.
skins.
Yeah.
They both
Welcome,
have beach
Ian,
skins
welcome.
on
I
the beach map.
Didn't realize.
Like, this is why they're winning. It's not because of better play. It's because they have the better skins.
Right, they do
Because
have the
they
beach
spent money.
on the beach map. Wait, it's
Yeah.
pay to win. Guys, it's the $13 tornado.
It's a $13 tornado.
Oh, big play from True Unicorn TTV. Shotgun almost puts it in. Surfs up.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Get wrecked.
Yeah,
Naga
Chikara
strike
Clinkers.
TTV.
Cheers to that one. They're coming back.
Amen. Chikara Clinkers makes a statement. The game is not over yet.
One True Unicorn proving to be the stronger TTV player.
Yeah, true.
This is streamer gap.
Oh, nice try on the ultimate there from Chikara. It's coming back. Arctic getting more core control in the corner. Oh, right at Arctic.
But now it's Frozen Fire who is going to have to battle out the no-name Estelle in order to get this next one. True Unicorn has another 1v1 of the goalie, but Naga Strike waits out the shotgun. The second shotgun also is a whiff, so another opportunity here for Red Side. But the fudgy angle!
Puts it around! The fudgy
angle
angle!
from downtown.
Fudgy angle! Arctic
Fudgy,
knows.
do you have any history, any lore regarding the fudgy angle?
Well, if you
What
watch...
do people know?
If you watch Goats Esports battling it out against this little team called Quest Esports, you'll notice how the fudgy angle wins the first set in the first map. So I'm claiming that one. I claim a lot of them. I'm gonna keep claiming them until
they're a good number of
until it
fudgy
sticks, and one day it'll stick, and I swear it will.
That
But-
was a tragic point, the side of Chikara Clinkers. Really, I think everything went wrong that could have there.
Yeah, it's the Asher show today. We're here. Welcome
Yeah.
to Big Fish Built Diff Asher with Rapid
Yeah.
Fire.
It's definitely Big Fish built different Asher coming in here. The Amy's probably going to pick up the extra special, which leaves Timeless for the Atlas. Oh, the Amy takes the... Okay, we really like our
Okay, yeah.
creation durations. Drakkar doesn't like heavy impact. That move is bad. And then bulk up on the Estelle, which leaves Spark of Strength, the other Spark for Frozen Fire.
The
It's
final
actually,
spark.
yeah, it's a pretty... Oh, that goes hard. What the hell? Final Spark? Is that just Lux ult? Anyways.
It is.
And now
It's
Frozen
okay.
Fire, in a 144 power and 536 speed.
Oh, big play
I'm just moving
from
out here.
Red Estelle. Are we going to get a -5 point ruling for them?
Yeah. Oh. NASL lore, but
NASL lore.
Oh, what an angle from True Unicorn. Barely doesn't connect. Amy coming in. Great strikes from Arctic there to secure the barrier. And now we're surfing.
Now we're surfing.
Oh, get it in there.
Oh,
Oh,
almost.
so close. What a good strike. from
Oh!
Arctic. But Arctic does it all. Guys,
Arctic is in there.
I'm ready to say it. Arctic is the best Omega striker.
This game's not over yet, and it's all thanks to Arctic.
I think it is. I think
Yeah,
Arctic is like might be one of the best performer in this game. Period. Oh, just kind of has to hold it
Oh.
down and battle, but just stun locked. The great Ostini saying, "I know, like you're playing the game too much. You're scoring too much.
Yeah, true.
Just sit down.
Yeah, you stay stunned forever and ever and ever."
Yeah, it's interesting. Chikara Clinkers here. Frozen Fire is standing back a lot, while Arctic seems to be playing a little bit more midfield, and they're leaving One
Oh.
True Unicorn take the
And the
barrier on his own.
Account name Estelle picks up another barrier, goes right into the corner. Okay, Estelle goes around, surfing up. Oh,
Oh,
Arctic
Arctic
gets
is
in there
in
and
there!
surfs up for account name Estelle. Get in there, True Unicorn. Tries to make the read with the ult.
Oh,
Shotgun
almost
doesn't
shotguns
go
it
in. Into the corner again. Oh, up into the top corner.
Oh,
Naga Strike
yeah.
misses their strike, and it's up 2-1 for Chikara Clinkers.
He locked it and loaded it into the goal. Look at that. Hey,
Clinkers are back in it.
yeah, it's not over yet.
Still off the back of Arctic. I will say, Arctic really
strike,
initiating every barrier take, initiating every offensive play, but Ostini is in front of the net.
Surf's up, but he lives! He lives the Surf's up!
Yeah, that's it. Surfing for fun there. They actually just want to have a good time. Unfortunately, there's no clear angle out.
Yeah, it's hard to win the strike war against a 70% increased size Asher.
Yeah, very, very large Asher.
Or is it 1.35 squared? 1.3 squared, I'm not sure, but who cares? So moving to the next point, barrier already taken. Looking to complete the sweep is Chikara Eastium, sending it into the Surf's up.
Oh,
yeah.
Here comes almost in there.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
No! All right, hey, you know what? Chikara Eastium played really well that game. They kind of dominated. Yeah. The Great Ostini was procuring. They were procuring the Great Ostini the rock, and the Great Ostini was throwing that rock into the goal over and over again. So good job to them. Hopefully, Chikara Clinkers will have a okay time in the redemption ladder, and will be able to make a name for themselves there. But the rest of the bracket is single elimination, so they are gone from that at least for now.
Yep, hey, Arctic, clocking in the most redirects makes sense. Who are playing the most game out there. In there doing everything. Unfortunately, though, the Asher Amy forward goalie matchup is a little rough.
Yeah,
Thoughts, fellas?
Yeah, I guess stop. When you pick Amy goalie, like you're kind of giving the other team a win condition. Pretty like a simple win condition of get it close to Amy and with your brawler. The hard part being that Amy can just kind of help control the midfield, so maybe it gets a little bit harder to get to your brawler in the first place. But if you don't have that problem, and especially on a map like this where things get pretty crazy, like that's the one weakness of Amy goalie. But Amy, on the other hand, really good at helping take that barrier, and that was proving in the moments of light that Clinkers had. Amy was definitely able to be an effective pick at taking the barriers and getting those scores and assisting the forwards, but overall was not enough to deal with the unstoppable force that truly was
the Great Ostini.
The Great Ostini.
Yeah, and I think unnamed Estelle. Do we have anyone out there that knows this person's name?
I'll check the roster.
Yeah, I think they played really well that game. In terms of just procuring the rock for their Asher, it seems like they're winning most interactions against Frozen Fire, and that really kind of broke Arctic's back, I think. It's hard to deal with playing the Amy if you guys are also losing mid-control.
Yeah, especially when you have three midfielders, including yourself. You kind of really are hoping to keep that mid-control. This map's open. It's a little bit of... This is one of the reasons why this map's not favored by many players. It's has some qualities that make it really hard to defend and really hard to just kind of keep core control to any one specific spot or get through the midfield. Sometimes there's a big water beam going through there too, and then you just kind of have to like really hope you can stall it out. You're like, oh man, I did not sign up for surfing lessons today, and yet here I am.
Yeah, I mean with that much space, the core control could become remarkably inconsistent really quickly. Unless you're playing like Rune or something.
Rune.
Drop his orbital strike wherever he wants. Guys, Rune is epic.
Yeah,
Rune is epic.
Rune is epic.
So, yeah, it's pretty difficult. Positioning's really important, but at the same time, your positioning can be really good and then just fall apart incredibly quickly just because of all the space, all the angles that the goalies have on that map. It's just hard to mount a consistent offense. So it's generally better for your offense to be based on scoring when you have your random opportunities as opposed to trying to fight the randomness and generate extra opportunities.
Yeah, that's exactly what me and Yoshi are also thinking. Exactly
that.
You
guys think the exact same thing.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, bar for bar.
Bar for bar for bar.
Yeah, it
Well,
looks like the third player on Chikara ESTM, according to chat, is Anon Icy. Anyway, very fitting because they were anonymous in game. So, head to toe cosplay complete.
where did you see this? Where is this information?
Well, I checked their roster on StartGG,
Oh, that'll do it.
and then also, well, there are 5 people there, but then it was confirmed in chat. I'm a believer of the people.
Yeah. What if I
Yeah.
wrote that and I was just lying to you on like a
You
different
didn't.
account?
Yeah.
I don't think you did, as a matter of fact.
Like, what if I just said that anywhere else?
That would be a good one. You got me.
Well,
I'll
it's time for
concede.
me to tell you a big secret, Ian.
Whoa.
All right, we need something to talk about in the downtime.
Yeah.
Unless we have a game coming soon. Versus, it's Omela Slickers. I remember those guys. Versus Pretty Openly Pink. Alright, this will be a good matchup. Seed 6 versus Seed 11. Pretty high seeds here. Whenever you see a single-digit seed, you know you're in a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Recognize any of these names on the start? You see.
Give me a moment.
Oh,
it's
don't mind me.
You see. Some
Also,
of them might have different names.
yeah, people in the stands, grab your bestie bucks and start betting now. You gamble now, immediately.
Especially.
Pick which team you want to win.
Yeah, you gotta get that in you. Like, say especially if you're too young to gamble in real life, you gotta get that addiction started now. So like later on.
Right, you
you're
gotta
prepared.
get it. You gotta get it out there.
Yeah.
And if you don't start now, then you're falling behind.
Yoshi, are you just gonna keep holding that watermelon there? Like you haven't even touched it. You're just.
I'm
it's just-
not hungry yet. Fine, we'll just. It can sit down for a moment. We get there when we get there.
I can't wait to get there. I'm excited.
I can't wait
for
to
that.
get there.
I think. Can't wait for the PNG of a watermelon with a single bite out of it to appear. And
That
That'll be
PNG is gonna go
exciting.
crazy.
He's so excited. I can hear it in his voice.
Yeah, it's gonna go crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Well, we
pretty
are searching-
openly pink. Oh, we are searching.
We're searching. Omela Slickers actually is a team that made it pretty far last week. That's all I have to say.
That's cool.
And-
How far did they make it, Yoshi?
Pretty. It was pretty.
Yeah, pretty.
It's pretty. Well,
Yeah,
pretty.
it was
Not to be
pretty.
confused with pretty openly
Yeah,
pink.
I was gonna say because I got confused. Like I immediately got
Right.
confused.
Well, that's because you're dumb.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's I love dog girls. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Oh.
I love dog girls who DM'd me.
That's right.
randomly because
You guys,
I had.
what do you guys think they like?
I don't
I
know.
think, I don't know.
Yeah, but I am a fan of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was DM'd
Nunzi,
at-
Amy
at
banned out.
1:34 a.m. because I have a Hololive banner on Discord.
Yeah. What does that have to do with dog girls? Smile.
Yeah, I think they might have one or two
Wow.
in the squad, but not
In the
picking the
squad.
closest thing to a dog girl, which would be Amy, which is.
Well, she
not-
got banned.
Oh, that's why. That's probably why.
That's at one that Nunzi plays by me anyway.
Okay, these are some crazy
yeah.
team compositions.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah,
is pretty
hey, who
sick,
likes
actually.
brawling?
Yeah, this is Zentaro Asher. Who's
Yeah,
playing
roll up those
midfield?
sleeves and get to hitting.
Let's find out.
And
It's
then
an egoist start.
At Asher Rasmus on Egoist start, we are flying. Oh, and
They're
Spark
just-
is focused.
Okay, this
Hungry.
is so. Let me explain to you why this is so smart. Because you want your brawler to get egoist plus catalyst, right?
Uh
So
So if
if
you
you
just have
have
both of them be
two
brawling.
brawlers, then
huh.
their chance is double of your brawler getting egoist plus catalyst.
Yeah. I can't wait for the Asher midfields to come out.
Alright, well, both barriers have fallen on the double brawler side.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
Rasmus.
how do you
To
mean?
be fair, a bit of a brawler also, but
Yeah,
can also
we're sort of.
has midfield capabilities. Oh my.
We have one, like, non brawler in this game, and it's just Kai.
Yeah, that's true. And Kai forward is also real. So, really, this is a 6-man brawler game, if you think about it.
Yeah, the brawling is coming out. It's a
forward.
vicious game.
Kai forward with the bird. You sit in front of the goal and then
Yeah.
wait for your barrage to come.
And then barrage it,
yeah.
Giga Blast
Ace.
people on the walls.
Yeah. High KO
Shazam.
potential. Shazam.
Hit
was
him
a
with the
movie.
Shazam.
Yeah, you get big.
Yeah, you get big. You talked to me about that movie the other day recently, out of nowhere.
Because I was
And
talking no, it was because they added the Shazam character to Omega Strikers.
Oh, right.
Whoa,
it was
Dubu,
relevant.
fly!
Yeah,
Dubu eject
fly
buttoning.
That was
into
crazy.
the wall somehow. This is kind of scary. They're
Oh.
all on the speed lane. They were this close to getting KO'd, but the stuns were coming out at the right time, and so they were able to get barrier instead, which is a lot better than getting KO'd. But can they mount in
you're
the
so
Dribble
right.
drag?
from I Love Dog Girls.
Oh!
Oh, what a strike! But unfortunately,
Saving.
Funky's able to save it.
But
Oh. Around town, the dribble. Oh, the ult,
Oh,
the flip, the bear. Oh my god! And it goes
that
in.
was crazy.
It goes in.
and we're
I
seeing
love
the
dog
game
girls.
plan. Yeah. we're seeing
Yeah.
the game plan come through here. Just kind of wait until you get egoists. We have magnetized souls on the Asher to play more midfield. I guess kind of taking Aesop's season 1 NASL also picked Asher midfield, and then they lost to Otaku Hideout. But that we don't.
But
That's,
that's not important.
it's the they tried though, and they were good. They were a good team. So
They were a great team. They got second.
yeah, maybe
Also a
inspired by
great
that.
save. Great save from Hunky there. That was really, really well struck.
Yeah, it's important to know the angles when you're defending these barriers, because you do have a lot of them, but if you don't know how to use all your angles, then you're going to lose those barriers a little bit faster. And when you have the speed that Kai does, you have more liberties to kind of go for these angles. So it's that recognition of what your character is able to do and what you're able to do on this map specifically is going to kind of show the goalie gap. And even with these pretty more strange forward picks, this map does tend to go down to which goalie can hold down the barriers longer. We'll see.
Yeah, and you usually expect it to be the melee goalies on this map just because they're so good at dominating on a single barrier, but the Kai is holding it down.
Actually, the Kai honestly kind of might be favorable against the double brawler, because Kai can just move up and prevent either brawler from getting in. But Hunky is just saying, I told you we have 3 forwards. Fudgy was so right, as I'm just going to run all the way into the enemy goal box with my eject button and barrage it in.
Yeah,
All right,
actually,
Ian,
I checked
Ian,
their
I want
comms.
you. Yeah, what did they say?
Oh, there's the catalyst. I checked their comms, and they literally said, "Yeah, Fudgy was so right."
Yeah, I think that's what they
So-
said exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said.
All right, Ian, can you break down this draft for us?
Yeah. Kai takes extra special. Someone needs to take catalyst. Thank you, Cacman. They need to take catalyst right now. Cacman has won the game. That's it. That's all there is to know.
Possibly.
That's it.
If Cacman can utilize this egoist as the goalie with the catalyst to just run up there and be a force and be that third brawler for their team, then things could get real ugly real fast. But I wouldn't be too surprised if this composition is able to work out either way. From pretty openly think if they're able to break past this catalyst, because honestly Cacman is going to have is going to be the one that's likely building the energy the slowest from anyone on their team.
Yeah.
So even not going to be getting hit as much to trigger that catalyst until the core gets close enough to where it might be too late. So and immediately there, just Zitto able to grab that core and just push it right through Dubu, and Dubu still doesn't. Aldo has the most energy from that catalyst. Does not have flip yet.
Yeah, that was a series of unfortunate events for Cacman. What happened was Captain Cold primaried and missed the core, but Nunzi's secondary, I think, hit Captain Cold, just redirected him from sheer knockback, and sent him downward so that his primary did hit the core, and that's what caused the barrier to be lost. And then the Asher primary just outlasting the Dubu secondary ended up putting the goal in. So yeah, just a really tragic point for Cacman.
Hate to see it, but now Cacman's holding it down. Keeping those 2 barriers as Nunzi picks up the flip. And a pass
great
to I Love
pass.
Dog Girls. Nets them both barriers. Cacman down 1 barrier, not like it matters. Things are looking pretty good for I Spoke Too Soon. That's my bad, guys.
It is
Actually, I was listening to their comms and they said that one was the Yoshi 64.
Yeah. Get this guy off the desk immediately. But
They're
now
gonna
Hungy's
take,
turn.
Hungy's
to
flying
move
in there
up,
again.
But,
Oh!
the object is gone! Get Nunzi or Dog Girls, find something!
Oh!
Oh!
What a play for I
dribble.
Love Dog Girls.
They love
Yeah.
Dog Girls.
They
Yeah,
love Dog
same.
Girls.
Absolutely same.
Oh my goodness. Good job liking Dog Girls. Something interesting I'm seeing a lot is that with these egoists, I see flips coming out a little bit earlier than you'd expect. Like sometimes. Oh wow!
The double barrier.
Okay, the
for Captain
double barrier. Oh my, Hungy.
The airship coming out. Oh, I Love Dog Girls intercepts the pass. Moving up is Hungy with
Oh,
the
but
barrage
Hungy-
to the corner.
oh,
Oh, but
oh.
it's not able to go in.
Oh, but the passes! Oh my goodness, Hungy to Captain Cold to Zitto, able to just go blitz through this entire team and find the goal. They did not need that barrier. Hungy was
know what?
not scared.
I'm gonna say it. Hungy is the best
He's
Omega
the best,
striker.
yeah. Wow. You're brave for that.
Yeah.
You're brave and right.
And
Oh, I Love
right.
Dog
I Love
Girls
Dog
coming in
Girls.
with the egoist.
With
Hungy
rushing
passing
in.
up the Zitto. Oh, flip number 1. Down. I Love Dog Girls unable to catch the rebound. Top barriers down for the side of Omela Slickers. And I Love Dog Girls coming in. Hungy defends the attack from I Love Dog Girls. Off the corner. Down. Up to Nunzi. At Hungy. Hungy's ready to fly. Ejects back. I Love Dog Girls stops the core. Oh, Dubu is flying out into the middle of nowhere. Oh, and
Oh,
finally the
big
barrier
flip.
goes down.
Yeah, Nunzi's turn to fly is able to convert, and now they are up. We're seeing this could be a Dog Girl special showcase once again if we can get the core out. Unfortunately, running the double brawler is having a little bit of issues with that, but Cacman's deciding I'm going to move up and try to help our midfield up, pull up things, just go a little bit better. I Love Dog Girls has to battle out this Asher in a 1v1, which is just really hard to get through if Asher has any abilities, and in size, but Nunzi's
Oh, Soren
Fun
Angle.
Oh
Thorin
my
Angle coming out from Hungy.
Hungy just has been absolutely watching the VODs of the higher level players, and that's an understanding of well, the barrage to slow that one down to make sure that they have more time to recuperate before the next round.
Yeah, I guarantee
big
you the
flip
barrage
tonight.
hit and they started game planning.
2 people.
Exactly, they're already there. They're ready. They need to. You don't have tactical timeouts in this game, so you have to use all the time you can get. But no, realistically though, Hungy going for the barrage there. This sometimes, if you hit it even towards her goal at an angle, you can get to slow down enough because the barrage does slow down the core. So that if it bounces off the wall, you can reach it in time. That is not one of those cases, unfortunately, as it went in. But Captain Cole now is flipping. I keep seeing this. Somewhat, I think some of this game might come down to the team that realizes that with Egoist, you should utilize your speed before flipping a little bit more. Because we're seeing flips come out really, really early as soon as these teams get it. But now,
Catman fly!
Catman is
Cacman's
flying!
fly.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Catman's-
dribbles back up into the corner.
Oh, love
Alright,
this.
Hungy
Never
coming in.
pass.
What a
Passing
great...
is not real.
Passing is not real. Solo
I did-
adventure.
Had
Oh,
two
the
coach-
barrier
my
saved.
goodness. Wait, this is 2-2 right now. This is crazy close right now. Cacman's going to have to hold this down through the Asher, though. Nunzi's going to try to move up and probably be the one to finish us off. Stand in the midfield, use those magnetized souls to try to get
into
some
the corner.
speed and pull up the goal.
The
But I
airship.
love Dog Girls, gets the core. Nunzi moving up, trying to stun Zitto to try to keep the core control, is able to get it around. I love Dog Girls. One of the brawlers needs to move up here to try to convert on one of these midfield wins, but Nunzi
Nunzi
from
puts it in.
downtown is able to
From
hit that bottom
downtown.
corner. Sony salute.
And we're moving on to set 3.
Hey, life of the party, and I think that's all Catalyst.
Alright, Ian, break down this draft for us.
All right, let's bust it down. We got a build different, probably coming to Zendaro. unless Kai denies it for some reason. But Chrono Boost on the board is going to be picked up by Hungy. Big pick. 5% impact damage to all of Zentar's impact moves. A Monumentalist coming out from Zido. Now he's Timeless Monumentalist. That airship is big, but Rapid Fire, I think the better training for Asher, makes her Barrier Beam a 5-second cooldown.
Whoa, I did not see the gears this game. It's double Vambrace for the side of Pretty Openly Pink.
Oh, they're pretty openly orange with these orange Vambrace pickups.
Yeah, that's a super interesting pickup on this map where lethality tends to run really low. They've barely, if at all, really been getting staggered this game, but maybe that's just as a result of their Vambrace sealing them up.
Yeah, I think they saw the double brawler and then kind of went, yeah, we're gonna need to heal this game. But although even if that's not truly the case, it's probably the mindset.
Yeah, there's a lot of passing going on by Pretty Openly Pink. Pretty openly passing to their teammates. But it doesn't matter because I Love Dog Girls is in there.
Yeah, I Love Dog Girls
is
in there. Oh, no!
Oh, the Giga!
Oh,
Giga!
no.
That is
Soren Angle.
Soren Angle. #1 Soren fan. Hungy with 3 goals this game, currently.
At top scorer in the building. As Nudzy procking Egoist, taking flight. Their flip gets stuffed, unfortunately. But Cacman now taking flight. Oh, flipping immediately.
Yeah, Hungy, it's pretty interesting that Hungy now has Chrono Boost. So these ejects are going to go pretty crazy. Like, Hungy's going to be able to just dash across the entire map, like, pretty shrimply. But earlier on, in the starting Awakenings, Hungy decided to opt for Spark of Focus over Egoist, which isn't that weird because sometimes you kind of want someone to have sparks so they can contest them and not if the other team takes it, or you can kind of just get a free spark build if you're lucky, which can end up being really strong. But in hindsight, oh, great passing play there. Hungy not able to block it in time. In hindsight, this Egoist might have been pretty huge because then the build instead would have been Egoist Catalyst Chrono Boost on Hungy right now, and then once you build that flip, you're just able to eject and just get both barriers with your speed, ideally. But either way, it's working out. The Tofu Fortress kind of blocking the corner a little bit.
Huge save from Cacman63, and also the triple goalie strat from Omelislick, which is kind of going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and as I said, the barrier actually gets taken.
Yeah, it's weird to run 3 brawlers and then, okay, 2 brawlers. And then kind of play so defensive. It feels wrong, but it's kind of how you have to play. When you have a melee goalie, you need someone to help clear past, usually. But Hungy is chrono boosted ejecting right now.
Yeah, both goalies pulling out the eject button on that ending right there.
Yeah, unfortunate Cacman unplugging the Ethernet cable. Cannot walk up to save that goal.
Yeah, not much to be done there, but the rolls coming out to save the top barrier. Pretty much everything coming out here, which can get pretty scary if Zido's able to get past here, but instead just finds a KO, which is also pretty dang good, but this could be a double barrier. It's not. The bounce is not right, and Hungy was also there, but the great Oni's Blade to counter that flip there.
I love Dog Girls.
Yeah, you do?
They just made a really good play. Oh, and Hunky's able to fly out there and use the barrage to get the last barrier. Melislicker's on the back foot right now.
Oh, I love that from Hungy. I love, as goalie, it's like super underrated. You just gotta walk at them and start like shaking around really fast. And then they'll just start using all their cooldowns. It works like every time. Bring that to your solo queue games. Trust, it will work.
Oh, Hungy great barrage saves it in the corner. Oh, the airship.
Zido looking incredibly low. I love Dog Girls. I found a new target.
Yeah, Zido running that timeless Manu.
Oh, big flip from Cacman. The hook catches it. The actual sword angle. What a save. Oh, and it goes back in.
Yeah, and Omelislickers are running away with this game right now.
After a Catalyst Dubu, guys.
A Catalyst Dubu. I think a big thing is that I Love Dog Girls is is actually using their egoist speed. They're sitting on it and quite literally running away with it.
All right, Ian, break down this draft for us.
Super Surge Zentaro, Gigabyss, incredibly good. Quick Strikes denied from Cacman. Another energy training on Cacman would have been really good. Or Hungy just likes Quick Strikes. Doesn't matter. Castellus, Dubu, Big Stun. We see Rasmus with aerials. He will be flying Peak Performance Asher for a little bit of speed and stagger. And then Spark of Agility for Zitto, who has not been sparking, but will be appreciating a little bit more speed.
All right, this Zentaro page is pretty crazy right now. We have Egoist, Perfect Form, Build Different, Super Surge. Not only is this just a million damage popping out right now as we see Zitto take some big hits, but now I Love Dog Girls is going to be able to convert on these clears through the midfield even like a lot more easily than they were before. It was a bit hard sometimes. They for this team. Oh my goodness!
Wow,
Asher just getting it past Hungy and
Yeah, the Nuns V3 right there.
Yeah, Nuns V3 was able to shoot it through across the entire map, but which isn't how I thought things would start to go. I expect things to start going now as I Love Dog Girls is going to be able to still continue to play midfield, but can make large jumps like that. So even while playing defensively, just at the turn of any second, just I Love Dog Girls can decide I'm going to go play forward now and dash up. So make these conversions a lot easier in theory. But the Egoist is proccing up now.
Oh, particle accelerator.
Whoa, he goes through the wall. A missile prop kind of moment, but also not really because usually it doesn't do that. But it's Dubu wall.
Well said, Fudgy. Well said.
I Love Dog Girls sitting on their flip.
Oh,
Cacman jumps in.
Flips it up into the corner. Zitto's got their own flip at the ready. Misses because of a beautiful clear from Cacman 63. Oh, I Love Dog Girl sends it up into the corner, ready to send the flip. Hungy flips in response.
I like this orb collection going on because another one way to get this Egoist instead of the Stay Farm semi-roll does not matter. I Love Dog Girl is able to get the KO from across the map into from the Kai. So now the goalie is down. They have all the cooldowns, and they're able to convert.
I love
my
Dog
goodness.
Girls.
I love Dog Girls. Oh my god. They made a critical strike war save that prevented the core from going into the goal, killed Hungy, and then took flight. Just mowed down everyone else.
I love Dog Girls right now. Must have a happy face.
Oh, gets another barrier.
Must be a happy dog.
Happy dog.
Happy
Guys,
face, happy dog.
Is I Love Dog Girls the best brawler player whose name starts with I love?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. I could tell from the start. Oh my, of that sentence. And the answer is yes.
And the answer is
to
yes.
be clear, there are no other good players that share I love as the beginning name. Nuncy opting to keep the speed down, but doesn't matter. I Love Dog Girls running up. It loves Dog Girls so much. UH Esports shout out. I Love Dog Girls. Kind of going crazy on some of those goals towards the end. Secures that MVP as well, it looks like. I'm interested to see how the goals are going to redirects. Like, the comp worked. They're geniuses. They knew
They're
their ego
geniuses.
is.
They really are.
Yeah, they cooked it up. And
They cooked it.
Yeah,
I mean, look at those redirect numbers. Wow.
Oh my god.
yeah, they knew. They just, okay, we're going to stall until we get Egoist, and then we're forwards, so we're really good at 1v1ing the goalie. So once we have Egoist, we're just going to go beat the goalie.
Yeah, win.
And then win.
Yeah, I was listening into the Omelo Slickers comms a little bit during that game, and I heard basically they just kept saying over and over like, "Hey, there's Dog Girls in the enemy net," and that was just a really motivating like
And
thing.
then I Love Dog Girls started barking. And the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history. Oh, and there's the Nuns V3 on the replay, which is awkward because I think I'm on a delay, so now I'm just reacting to it 7 seconds late.
You actually not.
okay.
It's not that. It's pretty close.
Oh, okay. I Love Dog Girls puts it in just over and over again. 6 goals, 159 redirects, which is
that save by
a lot.
Hungy was insane, by the way. Did we even?
Did we even react to that?
Did we react to that? I wish. Hopefully, hey,
we
we
can
did. We
react to it
probably
now.
did. Hey,
Yeah.
whoa! Yeah.
Jump scare.
I mean, Hunky kind of had a pretty. Hunky was kind of playing out of their mind this game.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Hunky, even you can look at the 2 own goals and be like, noob, but not. I mean, those were own goals with good ideas behind them, and
Yeah.
they were pretty unsavable. Okay, the first one was pretty unsavable anyway, and then the second one was just like unlucky. But
Yeah, you gotta score on yourself before you can start scoring on the enemy team. You know what I mean?
You gotta know thyself, know thy enemy.
Exactly.
Type of deal. But Hunky was getting a lot of barriers that game. Yeah, Persona. Bad chest. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Jeff had a really good comment in the Twitch
Yeah,
chat.
that is really good.
Yeah.
Wait, oh my god, Yoshi! That took a bite.
I was feeling inspired by Hungy, but unfortunately, too busy watching the game.
Hey,
Too busy watching the game.
Here's a little riddle for you. How do you get out of a cake made out? How do you get out of a prison made out of cake?
Bro, what?
How do you get out of a prison made out of cake?
How do you get out of a person made out of cake?
1 bite at a time. 1 bite at a time.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
No, what do you mean?
How do you
It's
get out of a
life advice.
person?
It's great. No, what? Out of a prison.
Oh, prison. I thought you said how do you get out of
No,
a person made of cake?
No, what do you? No, what?
Oh, how do you get out of a prison made out of? I thought you said person, and I thought we were just talking about cannibalism.
I think he said person.
I thought he said person. I thought there was just no joke. It's like, yeah.
Wait, can we get like a poll in Twitch chat? Like, did he say person or prison?
I said prison. I slur my words sometimes when I get excited.
He's excited.
1 bite at a time. Okay, Jeff heard prison.
Jeff the Jar. Yeah.
Oh, everyone heard prison. We're the losers.
Everyone heard You're the
Current
losers.
full fudgy.
Oh wait, actually it's one. Actually, 2 people. Gramella Styles in chat said I heard person, so maybe we have to even it out.
Yeah, it's.
Dobu, my goat.
It's not like we can go back and clip it or anything. It's just like
it's
actually
gone now.
Nope, it's lost to time.
It's lost to time. We don't record these anymore because
not after the accident.
Yeah, after the accident. Z Yoshi was eating on stream, which is just highly unprofessional, so we had to delete the VOD.
Yeah.
So true. Eating on stream is very unprofessional.
It's very unprofessional. I would never personally.
Yo, this vote's going hard, by the way.
Oh my god.
No, it's really not.
It's
overwhelmingly going.
Oh my god. Wait.
Yeah, wait. I saw it too.
Wait, what? Someone's using Bestie Bucks. People are using Bestie Bucks to vote
Oh my god, I'm so rich. I have 18,000 votes on person right now. Guys, look, it's person. Guys, you said person, Fudgy.
I have 93,000. I have 93,000 Bestie Bucks. You do not know who you are battling right now.
No, I think this is. Oh god, I think this is a. I think it's a good place to stop the poll. Actually,
we should stop. We should stop the count. Thoughts?
Actually, no. I kind of like if we kept going with the count. I'm not gonna lie. I think if we kept going.
I think we could end it now.
No. Okay, you guys are ahead by like 50.
It's just me, but I think it's just. No, I have shooters out here helping me out.
Shooters.
Shooters.
He's got ops because
I hit it like 5 times and it goes up by like 20. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's crazy how many people voted on this poll, considering there's only 85 people in chat right now.
Yeah, wow. I'm really glad that everyone, Omega Strikers community came out to put their say into what Fudgy said.
I guess it was way closer than I thought, though. So props to you guys for hearing that.
44-56. Okay, it's not that crazy that we both heard it.
Allegedly correctly.
Yeah, we heard it.
Anyway,
correctly.
what's the joke? 1 bite at a time? Am I stupid?
No, wait, Drew, what's the punchline?
No, it's not a joke. It's not really a joke. It's life advice. It's like how do you how.
It's just
How
not
do you get
very
out?
funny life advice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate when I get in the situation where I'm in a prison
it's-
made of cake.
How
It's
do you
been
get out
like
of
the
this?
8th
No,
time, but
it's
this
a
time,
metaphor. It's a
this
metaphor.
time, armed with the
Wait, no.
advice that Fudgy has given me, I will be
Yeah,
getting
no.
out one bite at a time.
I was actually thinking of biting twice at the same exact time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried that on my 4th, and it didn't really work out. It hurt my
And
mouth.
yeah, I was thinking of getting out 2 bites at a time.
No, because Yoshi is eating this watermelon one bite at a time, and I was thinking, and it,
Oh, and whenever I look at watermelons, I think of
I think of cake
is it?
prisons.
yeah. What do you think of when you look at watermelon, Fudgy?
what do I think about it?
No,
Think
when you
about-
look at watermelon, what do you think of?
Look at the watermelon
think
and
it's
tell me
like-
what comes to your mind.
I always
Yeah.
thought it was kind of weird how it was like red on the inside, and people would like, you know how people talk about like the flesh of a fruit. Like I'll look
Yeah.
at watermelon, and I'll be like, that looks like just too much. This looks too much like blood and stuff. As a kid, that's what I would think. I was like, these watermelons could be human.
He's
is my
humanizing
new
the watermelons, and Gromella shot dead in Miami, never to be seen again. They
Whoa.
couldn't show it. Had to
Yeah.
take him off the air. Wow, I'm gonna miss him.
07. I'm
07.
not at all. I don't think actually. I think
Wow.
it's better this way. I think this is how it was meant to be. In fact.
The intentions of that. Where did he go?
Who knows? Not talking either. Like it must be a
Yeah,
Grimella
must be
packet
a-
lost moment
Yeah, he lost all of his packets in Miami,
in Miami, where Grimella lives.
where he lives on West Coast Miami.
If you want to meet Grimella, knock on every door in West Coast Miami.
He's not hard to find. It's the one that's has a massive hole in it from the missile that went off that took him off air.
Yeah, it was a missile, too. It was like it was a crater.
A crater was made. Oh my god, 800 votes for prison on the poll. Huh.
Big win. This is a big win for me.
Yeah, you did it.
Do boom, my goat.
Yeah,
500
do
bestie
boom.
bucks.
Lived.
For the cause.
Whoa!
Whoa!
His respawn timer finally hit
Lived.
0.
Yeah, that was actually like pretty similar to the time. Looks like our next match is going to be Chikara Ice versus Sparkington Community College.
I love Chikara Ice. I also am not biased about them because of their logo.
Chikara Ice.
I'm biased about them
Snowball,
because yeah, they have Snowball and that's my goat.
That is also my goat. So Snowball, better. Last time I cast Snowball, had Z Yoshi on his team. Didn't win. Did not win that game. Let's see if Snowball can make it up to me.
Oh,
losing
you
that.
know what? You know what we should do?
That's what Snowball plays for.
I just had a wonderful idea for on-stream content for everyone. Okay.
Okay, well
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
loading into game. Welcome to
No,
Amy's
well,
Out, by the
no,
way.
this is more important. I think we gotta talk about this content segment. Actually.
I think,
yeah, no,
I
tell
think
us.
the next content segment that we should do after this game is reacting to the Omega Strikers meme competition memes
Yo.
Oh, that is
live on
fire.
stream.
That would be good.
Live on
They
stream.
banning out Snowball's Julie.
They're
Just
haters.
messed up.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, for
scared.
real. They're
They're
scared.
scared.
They're definitely. I would be scared too. I'd be
True.
scared too.
True,
I'm
ask
taken.
J-Tangles with a shotgun how effective this Snowball Julie is.
Yeah, ran a mission, a
They
railed
ran the
vehicle
mission?
on Sundubu Strikers. As a matter of
Right,
fact,
crazy comps once again.
yeah, crazy comps. Hey, Chikara Ice, not gonna ice him out, gonna blast him to the moon.
I don't think Feeny Kazan's actually too crazy of a comp. You land that secondary on the goalie or anyone, and Kazan just gets to feast.
Well, I think it's.
but no Rasmus on Amy's
Yeah,
app.
but as a matter of fact, no
Rasmus with
Rasmus.
the ban. And Snowball is going to try and X-Lore on him with the two high damage comps, like really heavy damage comps. I don't think that Finnekazan is that crazy per se, but like as in it's like a theorized good comp. But it's crazy in that there's a million damage in this game. But Snowball does not care, does not need teammates.
Yeah, that
just
guy
running in there.
Got sniped to the moon. But we're looking at a perfect form peak performance start, and perfect form on some of these characters like X or Kazan is huge. It's really big. Perfect form.
Oh, you can barrier up the Fini ult.
CD on all of your moves except the one that you used. Hacky Fee almost taking the Crater Maker, trying to wait for the ball to get there, but Vixie's not letting it happen.
Yeah, another thing with this perfect form is that Serapi's hook is going to be on a really low cooldown, because every time you strike the core, the cooldown goes down a little bit. So if Serapi wants, you can just kind of dribble. Like, you can get a hook and then dribble until you have hook again.
Yeah, and
or
then
have
get
all
another
your
hook.
cooldowns just in general, and then you can either like get another hook, or you can try to do something to the other enemy goalie.
Oh, really unlucky for the
Oh.
Fini there. Picks up the orb, gets flip, and has to instantly burn it to dodge the Luna ult. Oh, but what a strike from Hacky Fee! Wombo combo puts it into the top corner.
Yeah, poking it up there. Great pass coming out from Smudge Wizard, I believe, off the core flip.
Yeah, great pass, great shot. But
Hey, great teamwork.
great teamwork all
Right.
around.
Oh
but
my
Snowball
god. Yeah, speaking of teamwork, Snowball getting ganged up on.
wants to be a child of Oki, but is going to, or student of Oki, but instead is also going to be hit for a lot of damage instead. But they do get the KO off on Dog in the Suit. If only I Love Dog Girls was here now.
Oh.
Yeah,
it
well,
goes
no,
in.
because if I Love Dog Girls was here now, they would have to see the tragedy that just happened in front of them.
That is true.
That
Good
was-
thing I Love Dog
that
Girls
was
is
well-
no longer here.
Choreographed by Vixie and Serapi to manage to get the goal there. And now, Hacky Fee almost takes out Serapi. I think they just need to concentrate their damage in one target. I think that's the most reliable. Oh, and they just get the goal. Really well done by Hacky Fee, dashing around. Then the Fini ult sets it up for the flip and in. But yeah, I think they need to concentrate most of their damage on one target if they really want to find a way to construct an advantage and make an offensive push like they're doing right now with Snowball. KO them, he
KO
says.
them!
Hacky Fee says KO them.
The
Take the orb
Snowball is
from
not
Vixie.
being KO'd. Snowball is
now
like, I have
Snowball.
Embrace. I can now run up and heal with my ultimate ability.
My ultimate ability.
Oh, no.
Oh,
But things are looking a little scary. Snowball staggered, but is still positioned, looking to score. Trying to heal up off Dog in the Suit's health bar.
This
but I
game
think
is-
Snowball's
this is
gonna be going down
ridiculous.
pretty quickly here.
And
That's what you
Oh, he
think,
gets on the
but
tag.
what do you
Staggered.
think?
Snowball's
there he
able
is.
to
Snowball
just
puts it
explore.
in.
Whoa!
Goodness, Snowball taking so much
Yeah.
heat, but is able to survive, which is so huge because not like this team, Sparkington had to sacrifice so much core control to get that damage on, and not getting the KO in the end means not even like no reward, but less than a reward, because now you have the core on your side because you have used all your abilities to get this guy, and that's going to be kind of one of the names of this game is that both teams are kind of lacking on the core control side. On this map, it almost feels like it's not as important because of how clear angles work and stuff. It's weird, but the core kind of can just hit a barrier at any time and it wouldn't be that surprising because it just tends to, the map just is being split very quickly into like a goalie 1v1 and then everyone else trying to kill each other. So game's going pretty crazy. I didn't talk about the awakenings though. Some interesting ones came out there. I'm really looking at Serapi Big Fish.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah, that's
Big
gonna
Fish
be
Rasmus. Yeah, super useful, especially on this map. Something interesting to note is Hacky Fee was hovering the prize fighter, but last minute switched to quick strikes. Very interested to see what they make of that quick strikes as they are
they
hooked into
just
the
get
abyss.
Annihilated by the hook. Play the Yoshi
Oh.
64 Rasmus hooking animation right now.
Right now. There's been yoinkity sploinked straight to the afterlife. As the triple forward's coming out from Chikara Ice. It just puts it in against Dog in a Suit and Smudge Wizard, who were even more than just that on the back foot.
Hacky Feet doing the Gramella tech.
Yeah,
Where you would lag out so you don't get KO'd, but Snowball, yeah, able to get that last barrier, and now it's this power play situation.
Barely isn't able to put it in.
Yeah,
good
so
close.
Just in time. But now Serapi able to move up with Snowball, who now has ult once again. This perfect form is paying dividends. Able to get these cooldowns down that much faster. Able to put in that much more damage. But they are yet to find a KO that isn't just a Rasmus hook. Snowball's still sitting at 1 prize fighter stack. If that can scale up, then this round can get a lot easier, a lot quicker. But instead,
puts it in.
Hacky Feet that's going to be able to put that in at the end.
Yeah. On the topic of prize fighter stacks, I think if Chikara Ice wanted to big brain it, they could pick a target to hook, have Snowball hit them, and then immediately try and hook them to give Snowball KO credit or a prize fighter credit and stack up, because if you hit someone that gets KO'd in the last 2.5 seconds, you get the prize fighter stack. Oh, but he doesn't need it.
Great coordination.
No, he really doesn't.
Vixie getting the stun off too. I think that would have been strikeable by Dubu if that stun hadn't come on onto Dog in the Suit. So Vixie, even if your Luna doesn't hit the core, just hitting the goalie is often good enough. In general, on any character really, but wow!
The KO found for the side of Chikara Ice. Let's see what they can make of it. Right now, Hacky Feet just has a lot of core control. Dog in a Suit's going to be the next one to the core here. Drops the log, gets it back around, and finally they're able to make a play. But right when Smudge Wizard's back, the flip, thanks to the save. Smudge Wizard trying to get it through Vixie, who sends it back to Snowball, trying to negotiate with the wall. Negotiates with it actually pretty beautifully. And now we're trying to make another play. Snowball just loses all of his health to the Feeny there.
Let's get it back. Look at this healing off the Vambrace. It goes pretty crazy, but on the other side of the map, Vixie loses the barrier. They're going to have to try to get this back, and they do through just an unfortunate angle.
Oh, and the Serapi target with the flip.
Able to just take the flip out of the game and get it KO, making them a power play. Snowball wins the strike war, and just wow, these convert. That was really quick conversion off that KO.
I wonder if Sparkton community thinks that maybe they can get away without playing the Rasmus because the Kazan also has a hook in his kit.
You think? Yeah, we just need to get enough size trainings that it can reach
the
over.
hook to be big enough.
Can you do that? If you
I think so.
They just might know something we don't.
Maybe they do. Dead-eyed Luna is going to
hello, Dead-eyed Luna.
Has
entered the building.
It's
programmed in to win the game.
All right, the Super Surge is definitely a deny because it's one of Kazan's best trainings, but it goes extremely hard on X. I want you to be watching out for the X dash punches from across the map with this Super Surge.
Yeah, Superman X.
Barrier already taking the Feeny.
Yeah, Barrier already taken. So they're just already on the back foot now for once. The Smudge Wizard can get past his midfield.
Oh, yeah.
It can happen, but it's not what's happening. Instead, it is Barrier in return. Vixie is able to get up to Snowball once again, who finds the bottom corner. Dog in the Suit not able to make it in time. It's 1-0 for Chikara Ice.
Yeah, what a great cross shot coming out from Snowball. A hit in the puffy angle, streaming.
Oh,
haven't seen one of those in a long time. Haven't heard that.
Angle. Yeah, there's been so many. Honestly, almost every shot is a puffy angle nowadays.
Desensitized to the old scriptures.
But it's definitely, that's still what it is, hitting that cross shot off the wall.
Oh my god, Snowball dashing in. The X-Train's coming through.
Yeah, Superman making the play. Oh, Hacky Feet decided to do a front flip in the air. That was awesome. Oh, and he barely misses the goal. The Kaz angle.
The Kaz angle.
That was pretty insane that it bounced off, but oh my god.
Hacky Feet eject buttoning everywhere around the map right now. Oh! Oh,
So much
Akify.
going on. Oh no, it's at the
And
end.
a flip right on the goal line from Smudge Wizard.
On the bright side, Vixie did not get KO'd by that flip. I thought it might happen. It was looking really close, but still has flip. So, hey, this is me here. You know I'm dashing. I'm doing the dash tech off of kickoff every single time.
Yeah, the
dashing
3Z
and
angle.
Yeah, that's the 3C. Oh!
Oh,
What
what a
a
save
instant
from
return.
Vixie! And if Vixie had been KO'd last round, they wouldn't have been able to make that save.
Yeah, now Snowball is in a good opportunity here to get possibly get the goal barrier is what I was going to say, but Smudge Wizard able to throw the ult off to make something happen. Grand finale, Snowball moving up. It's going
Whoa.
to gain possession of the
Dashing
corner,
down. Yeah,
the
that
big
was, that was
dash.
beautiful.
Dog in a suit getting kind of nervous with the X in your face.
Oh,
Kind of
Snowball
can't find a
with a
place to
wonderful
strike
evade.
it. Yeah, Snowball able to stay alive just long enough
yeah.
with that evade
Oh.
to get that strike in. And Dog in a suit throwing the thumbs up saying, guys, maybe X is... I don't want to play against this X anymore.
Snowball doing strike ult strike very, very quickly. Just absolutely securing that. And goal right there. And does not get the barrier, unfortunately. But here we
Yeah,
are.
Now we're on game point.
Yeah,
Can
whoa. Saving.
Sparkton Community keep the game alive? Also, I want to point out that if we're seeing a match between Chikara Ice and Sparkton Community, that means Sparkton Community has won its games up until now. Despite the fact that they're a pretty low-rated seed. So these guys are underdogs making a big showing today regardless of the outcome of this game. Pretty impressive stuff from them.
They were able to beat no vegetables. So, good job on beating no vegetables.
None of them here.
Even if they
Oh
aren't
my
able to
God.
win this one, that's
Yo.
a double power play. Can
Yeah.
Dog in the suit 1v9 hard enough to get this? The
Oh.
flip is going to come up soon. The flip is now online.
Oh, he's got the flip.
But
Get it,
Snowball is
Snowball.
able to hit through it. Vixie also has
Vixie.
flip though. It's going to try to get the pass up forward, but it gets blocked once again by the grand finale. Sirapi is going to pass it up to Snowball, try to get the
Dribble off
strike
the
war
center.
win. But the dribble off the center to keep possession. Hacky playing well. Snowball now keeping possession. The KO goes in the other direction of Chikara Ice. He's behind their goalie. And Snowball gets the KO. Serapi gets the goal. And it's over. Chikara Ice are victorious.
Chikara Ice, more like Chikara Heat. Putting the enemy team on blast there. Oh
Whoa.
my god.
Whoa.
That was crazy.
Chikara chills.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
You guys are
What an
Chikara chatting
explosive
right
ending.
now.
Look at the KO numbers here. Turns out Rasmus is pretty good on this map.
Yeah, it turns
You
out
don't
he's
even need the damage.
7 KOs. Yeah, true. 7 KOs with less damage to the enemy. Doobu. I would have liked to see roughly like 3 times that KO number, but 7's a pretty good amount
Yeah,
too.
you'd have to be a pretty good Rasmus to get 3 times that KO number on this map, though. You know, it gets pretty
Yeah,
hard.
one of the
Once you
best,
get past 20, you take one of the best. One might say.
one might
Yeah.
say.
One might say.
Anyways,
Oh,
a
wow,
pretty promising game from Sparkton Community. I mean, the
Yeah.
seed differential was 24 for the two
Whoa.
teams. Okay? Sparkton Community put on a good showing today. I'm sure that in the future they'll be seeded higher because of their performance today, which is something to be proud of and also something to look forward to for them.
I agree. I think Sparkington Community did really well. I think just a bit of a Rasmus gap. And also, Chikara Ice played that really well. Snowball was always in there fighting for his life against Feeny Kazan. And Vixie really held it down.
Yeah,
Luzoli looking like a defensive monster.
that multicolored Rasmus from the side of Sparkton Community. I don't know, like if they finally dropped a Rasmus skin or something, but it just wasn't quite as effective as the Rasmus on the other side. And that game really
his look
highlights
was
the
a little
importance of
shorter.
draft. You know, on both sides. The Rasmus obviously was the right pick, and it would have been the right pick on the other team, but the Vambrace for Snowball was a really good tech option into the overwhelming damage from the other side. And I think that played a really big role in that game for keeping him alive and just keeping their offensive ball rolling. So just a fun little game to watch and pay attention to if you want to know how to improve. If you're another OSAS competitor trying to climb the ladder today.
Yeah, take notes. Take notes. This is every week. OSAS is running most of the time. Not every week, but almost every week.
Yeah, we're in week 5. Next week is week 6, the last week of this season, and then we go into the final invitational tournament, and then after that, I hasn't been confirmed, but I imagine a season 3 will be coming out, and we'll be getting more OSAS weeklies.
More
Ian,
OSAS.
are we gonna
Yeah.
be seeing you on stream but not on the desk next week for OSAS?
No. What do you mean?
I'm saying I want to see you strap up and get in there and put on a show for people at home, Ian.
That would be cool, but I also am a fan of casting OSAS.
But what if
Hey.
you won the whole thing?
What if you won the
No.
whole thing?
I
And
would
then
love to win the
every time you
whole thing. That'd be
cast-
epic.
Then
Look,
every
we've got
time
people
you
in chat
cast-
cheering you on.
Yeah, look, everyone is rooting for you. Everyone wants the Yoshi, who's taken now 5, maybe 6 bites out of this watermelon to become the next OSAS champion.
But I want to cast OSAS.
Just do both.
I'll do both.
Cast your own game.
All right,
Wait,
now would
that would be
also
awesome.
be a good time if we can to react to some of this meme content.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one that I really want to show, and it's not what you think. It's not mine.
Yeah, it's yours.
It's not mine.
It's
It's
all right.
it's
Our
it's the Amy
producer. You're
Pink
put on
one.
the spot. Do it now.
raw.
Adhere to our demands.
The
Yeah, procure
disgusting
the content
commentators
for
want
us,
it.
okay?
Oh, all right. Does anyone know how to use this technology?
I
Here
don't
we
know what you
go.
mean.
I'll figure it out, guys.
Okay.
Wait, this is not gonna. I don't know if this is. I don't know if it's gonna work audio wise to play. Let me. I'm
that
gonna
is
figure it
true.
out. I'm gonna see if I can get.
Yeah, I guess the
some of
audio
this
is pretty
content
important for
on.
the video
Yeah, maybe
meme
we can do
contest.
it. Maybe Fudgy could do it through his little Discord live stream. It's like
Yeah,
pretty
no.
viable option.
Open up Discord in browser.
Well, if I. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah,
I'll
it's what I'm here for.
Well,
Do that and then you can
You're
stream that.
the brains of the operation. And then,
Yeah, Ian is the brains of this operation.
Discord.
You can tell because I'm.
Two-factor authentication. Because no one look at the reflection of my eyes right now to learn what the password for my Discord is.
I will be recording the audio of your keys, and sending that to a decryptor to figure out which keys you pressed, and then get your account. I'm gonna have the Fudgy Waffles Discord account.
Alright. 5.
Oh,
Alright.
guys, write this down.
No, this is just the two-factor authentication. You can't get anything off me if just that alone.
Guys, write this down. I'm gonna reverse engineer his two-factor authentication, but I need your help and your credit card information and a sub to
insane.
BestieInSlot.
Can't wait to
Twitch
Right
Prime.
accidentally leak.
Yeah,
Drop
happy
a
September,
sub.
everyone.
Drop a sub to BestieInSlot, twitch.tv/BestieInSlot. Drop a sub, exclamation point star in the chat.
Exclamation point star in the chat.
Support the community, support our TOs so that they can keep everything running. Okay. I want to see us in 20 years playing more Omega Strikers, okay?
That's exactly what. All in the same house, under the same roof.
Under the same roof in
same
the Omega
roof.
Strikers Cloud House.
Alright. Am I doing it? Am I doing it?
Are you
Bring
doing
up-
it?
Bring up the content,
Am
Fudgy.
I doing? Is the audio gonna work?
Oh,
it's gonna
I
be.
think-
Wait, there
I
could
heard
be
it.
like some of this could be. Alright, I gotta.
No, it's fine.
Make sure it's not. You know, are we gonna get? What if the feds get us, man? What if the
The
feds get us?
feds. The feds are gonna gun us down.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
this
just
one looks
this
good.
section of the VOD will get muted. Haha.
We're gonna get.
Alright, Fudgy, where can I partake in this content that you're producing?
You gotta go to the video thing, and then I'm sharing my screen there, and then
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's in the video.
Yeah.
our producer will let us know if everything's working. And then I guess I could, but then I just wouldn't. All right, I can do this.
We're talking with the demons.
I just full screened. I full screened it.
Yeah.
I'm not full screening it. I am no longer full screening it.
I think we're doing a great job for the people today, guys.
Oh, it's going on. Yeah.
We're live. Yeah,
Yeah,
who's that
well-
guy?
Wait, I just got wrecked.
Are
OG
you
Waffles
off?
and Z Yoshi Yoshi
Yeah,
6.
Yeah, we don't need you here. We don't need you on the screen. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is what's gonna happen. Oh,
Yeah, wait, this one looks pretty good, actually.
This
This
one
one
looks
This one looks pretty good. I wonder
they
who
put
made
some
it.
effort into this.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
this still's really
he's
dribbling.
flipping. Oh, it bounced off the bumper. Oh, wait, what's going on? Oh,
What's-
no!
What's happening? Oh no.
He just made out cardboard. Ah.
Dude, that's my solo queue goalies.
Help, help,
Cardboard
help.
wall.
Unfortunate. Wow. There's a better version. If you go to twitter.com/yoshi or whatever. your
That's
Twitter is.
true.
Go to
Yeah,
Yoshi's
I-
Twitter for one of sound. With one of sound effects. Really cool
I'm really
sound effects.
good at managing my time, so I submitted that like 5 minutes before and then went and made a better version.
Alright,
The
Fudgy,
full
let's see what the
vision.
next one's like.
Yeah, if you're cool.
Show me the
we
next
should hit
one.
This react, by the way. Should we do? Should we look for ones with
This
more
feels like
likes, some of
this
the
feels like
favorites?
laundering.
Let's see what this guy does. Let's see the device
Mr.
play.
Owl, how many licks does it take
Oh,
to get
cool.
to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find out. 1, 2,
Whoa!
That goes so hard.
Oh, the triple Soren angle into the Soren angle. That went crazy.
The timing is
La
really good
bomba.
on the counting.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Hey, props to I don't think I voted for that one. Hey, get me in there.
Give it a vote. Give it a vote, Fudger.
Yo,
10.
vote.
Vote.
Yeah,
Give it a
vote for that one right now.
We gotta vote for all the ones that we watch because we're farming them for content on stream. We might as well give them a vote.
This could be your phys ed cheat on your man, homie. Ah, I tried to sneak through the door, man. Can't make it. Can't make it. The shit's stuck. Out of my way, man.
Whoa.
Door stuck. Door stuck. Please.
I love door stuck.
All right, a little bit of saucy language in that one, but the door stuck is a classic, so I think we'll have to forgive it. Yeah, I like door stuck. I'm a door stuck fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
you should watch that one from Kione. It's fire.
Right, here
Yeah,
we
that
go.
one.
Top 8 ability. The 8 ability stagger. I can't hit full screen. But I'm worried if I hit full screen, everyone will die. So we're going to.
Everyone will explode. It's
everyone
okay.
Squint. It's just like Snowball in the last game.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right?
Whoa!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Whoa!
Yeah, right, this is
insane.
awesome.
Part 5.
Part 5.
Part 5. Let's go.
Alright, give that a Dubu 1. Absolutely.
Yeah, everyone Dubu won that one.
Oh, I think this one's good. I'm trying to remember what happens.
Surf's up.
Oh.
Surf's up. Audio Jungle.
Audio Jungle.
Audio Jungle. Oh, this is Kazan singing the song.
Yeah, Kazan is
Because,
Wow.
Wow.
Dubu, Dubu, Dubu.
Dubu Dubu Dubu.
Up, Cogs.
Hey, but yeah, I have unfortunate news. We are getting into game right now.
All right. I guess we'll have to take a break. I'm sure we'll come back to this one day. Surely.
Surely, one day. So here we have General versus Seraphim Crimson. I believe Seraphim Crimgim was on stream last
Slim
week.
Jim. Yeah.
Oh no, that was Seraphim Rose Gold, and they won the
Yes.
whole thing.
It was Seraphim Rose Gold last week.
Yeah, so Seraphim Crimson, Crimbim, here to, I guess, follow up their I assume, teammates' performance. Is Seraphim like Chikara? We're looking
Yeah,
at
I think
another.
so.
Oh, that's
Another
awesome.
Big organization.
Yeah, another big. These ones aren't with the Shadow Government. So
Yeah.
Hey, I know who I'm
These are the
rooting for.
heroes. Yeah, I'm
These
a
are the
Seraphim.
heroes.
These are the heroes of the OS community. Seraphim, the new rising stars. Really, if you think about it.
Yeah,
So I'm
Seraphim, like
excited.
angels descending down to save us from John Odyssey's tyranny,
Oh, seven.
tyrantrum.
Let's see if they can succeed in being the heroes of this story. With,
Amy, Juno, Atlas. That's an
these
interesting
are-
team comp.
These are crazy team comps. I guess probably really liking the Finny ult and the strength it has in getting these barriers on this map. Mainly playing it for that. Honestly, think about it. You're playing. This is a Finny brawler basically. You just have your Juno control the midfield really hard until Archemy gets the ult out, and when that ult comes out, I mean, you're gonna get one barrier for free because you're playing on only village. Like, look at that.
Right, the special.
Archemy's gonna get level 2 and just throw the ult on top of the goalie on the box, or just
We're
do
just
Oh, it
getting
doesn't
a
even
barrier
need
on
it.
their
or
own.
just get it with the good passing plays, and then they're gonna win. Other side, a little more standard comp minus the Estelle goalie, but the Estelle goalie, no, Maddie, known Estelle goalie player. There aren't many others, but but Maddie's
Archemy
on
just
there.
tried to use their
Oh!
ult to
Oh,
kill Master's
wow.
Cowboy, and then it goes into the net.
Takes-
I gotta
Wow.
ask the professional on this one. Was that a fudgy angle?
Not quite, because you usually need to flip. No, it was, you know what? It was a fudgy angle. We're throwing it on
big
the list.
Fudgy angle.
Hey, you know what? It's a fudgy angle now because I
Oh,
felt like it. Oh
Archemy.
my, Archemy!
Dragon Warrior.
Whoa, that was so sick. The secondary behind, the pass up, or the shoot rather at Yugo, and then just winning the strike war after. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
this Finny might be a specialty pick.
This Finny
fact-
scorer.
Yeah. Super
What
impressive
a
play.
clear from my Dolegs.
There's the ult coming out. The ult stuns.
Oh,
Yugo,
almost.
but not long enough. But instead, look at Master Malachi. We're just like looking. Oh, the Dubu. Oh, not the Dubu. The Atlas. Just abilities coming in. Having these evasive has nothing right now. Has no energy. But
Oh,
doesn't
but finds
matter.
the barrier and won.
Finds it despite it. And one indeed. Is going to get those free throws afterwards. If the ref can come in time. But the ref might be on lunch break right now. As they're able to get the last barrier instead. Archemy's playing up as I was expecting. Playing up. Tries to get the mix up on the angle with the secondary, but it whiffs
All right,
slightly.
Hugo uses the flip.
Oh no!
Whoa.
Like a mage, like a mage is in front of flip. If they can get into range one more time, it could spell the end. But again, Archemy! Oh my goodness!
It's crazy Feeney coming out, popping the secondary and sending it right in.
Yeah, Archemy
What a-
V9 right now. This guy's going crazy.
It's an Ariel's heavy impact start, by the way. Something to point
Rewarded
out
with
there.
Monumentalist.
Yeah, hey,
The win condition.
we like the Feeney ult and we like it big.
These barriers will be defendable.
This will be very exciting. As we see, Rasmus picking up Rapid Fire over Built Diff or Specialized. Very interesting pick.
Yeah, I think an underrated aspect of this draft is the fact that this Kai is picking up Chrono Boost on 6th on Oni Village, which is just
Yeah.
a really strong pickup for the Kai's guy. Master X Malachi is just going to be running around the map like crazy. But also maybe Monumentalist. Feeney has something to say about that.
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to run around really fast when you're staggered and or KO'd. So they do have an answer to that. They general able to just kind of deal the damage from their competition. So their comp, I mean Finny, is able to deal damage, and Pyra able to just get the finish off in the end too. Good stuff there. Really really making the
outplayed.
comp work. Oh my goodness, the outplay is insane. Grand finale just able to throw that barrier off the map, and now the snipe barely missing Master Malachi. And now one barrier to the 0 is going to be hard to see what this team can do to defend against all of this. Adalynx is able to hold this down, though, despite this Kai's presence in the forward position. It is weird. They've been playing like this a lot. Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Fudgy
Atlas.
angle!
Fudgy
Fudgy
angle.
angle.
Fudgy angle. Adalynx knows. Has been watching the core overflow versus Sindubu Strikers Big Fish Friday VODs.
Master X
Oh,
Malachi
no.
unfortunately unable to pick up the
No.
barrier. Good defense by Adalynx, and the Feeny goes down. Alright, Pyra, big flip play. Barrage goes wide, but
Oh,
Pyra
wow.
jumps in.
my.
Jump scare from the.
That's the
oh, another
long-range
one.
jumps. That's 2 of these long-range jumps that you can now strike during. The buff is in. The Juno buffs are in. You can just jump across the map and strike while invincible now, which is very
Oh,
strong.
What a
Well,
save,
it's
but
pretty
another
strong.
great strike from Master X Malachi.
Yeah, perfect angles being hit here. Now Lego Mage has the flip, is going to move up. Master Malachi now probably has
Oh,
cooldowns
what a
here,
strike
but,
shot!
Oh my God! A lot of different abilities coming out, but at the very end, Archimy's the one who's able to clear it out. Now, if Archimy can move up, get the core one more time near the enemy gold box, maybe they can get this barrier. But Yugo and Lego Mage
Whoa,
making a strong
Archimy!
line, but Archimy's able to
so
find it
fast.
anyway. Yugo's able to get the flip off, but now it's a 2v1 versus the goalie, and now
Oh,
there's a
saved it.
big Finny ult. Oh, the timing! Yugo!
Yugo
Insane
saved it.
save! Master Malaki now has flip, is trying to stay up, trying to get the core close to them, and gets it, and it cuts the KO! And it's finished, and it's 1-1 now. Seraphim Crimson still has life in this game.
The
Holy
reverse Soren
bomba.
angle.
So,
He flipped and hit it into the enemy goal.
that might
The
be
reverse
exciting.
Soren angle, Master Malachi. Putting this guy forward to work.
Oh,
Hitting
no,
it
but
big
this-
time.
The Slime AI, though, is extremely powerful. And it's able to get past time. Oh, look at these clears! Fyra hitting the back clear. Doing some good stuff there. But this
Oh.
time, Yugo's not able to get the strike off in time. And the grand finale is able to secure that goal.
Yeah, Archime feeling a bit like a monumentalist right now, making these monumental plays. Like press R, put ult down, win game.
Something I want to talk about is how Seraphim's been playing this game. We see the Kai playing farther up and the Rasmus playing more of a midfield role, it feels like at times. But oh,
Whoa.
oh my, that emote is so fitting. Fyra just has the slime there. So the Blobo just scores on its own.
That slurms it right
Incredible
in.
play. Incredible.
All right. Atlas, I would reasonably expect to take this stacks on stacks, and as long as his team doesn't deny him. Oh, his team denies him. Archemy is not getting the Timeless Creator on the Fenial, which is insane.
But extra
Or-
special on the
extra
board.
that's
What if we
correct.
did something a little bit better?
Yeah,
Right,
extra
Archemy?
special
Yeah.
for the Feeny. So now every time they shoot at a barrier, Yugo has to fully expect to use Feeny ults to just annihilate their defense.
Nobody picked up Egoist, which I think is surprising. But Quick Strikes and Fire Up, the other energy trainings on the board, were taken.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
impressed by these defensive rotations from Pyra and Archemy. They seem like they're doing it. Like, look at these passes. They're doing a good job of playing in the right spot. It seems like they've studied how to play Oni Village decently well, and they're just making it really hard to get scored on. As I say that, of course, Master Malachi finds a way through the defenses.
Oh, might have been hit with the
Whoa.
Juno bug there, but it was kind of close, so it's hard to tell. But Fyra
Oh.
able to get that strike, so it gets a little weird. But now they still have the staggered Kai, who I feel like has been staggered for like a really long time this game. But the Expanse is able to catch the strike, so no goal there. Archemy, if he can probably stall for something like flip or ult there and make things happen, but instead has to use ult defensively. But there's 2 flips now, so this barrier should be coming down here unless Yugo can just defend
Oh,
every
and
single strike
Malachi
that comes
puts it
their
in.
way. As Malachi is able to use that strong defense and play up really far and get that goal.
Yeah, looking really good out here. Master Malachi, kind of Seraphim Crimson.
Great punish from
Whoa.
Archemy. Really, really good awareness there. And then, yeah, look, Pyra and Adalynx are always in this defensive setup of one on one barrier, the other on the other, passing between each other. But it's falling apart a little bit. Adalix wandering out of the goal a little bit too far. The feed heap almost puts it at
wow.
Hugo with a great save.
Yeah,
That's not
Archimate.
trying to push it.
Honestly, Archimate playing the secondary works a lot like Rune secondary, or Rune primary at times. It's playing it a lot like that. But look at these passes. Passes get through. Archimate's able to find that hole in the bottom. The still doesn't have something to cover it in time, and it's just like they don't need a brawler that can just shove through the goalie. They just need good teamwork and Finny abilities, or sometimes a slime AI. Just,
Fourth teammate.
yeah, this isn't unfair. If you have read the event lore, then you'll know that Strikers tried to ban Juno's Blobos. In lore.
In
So
lore.
maybe if we
Juno's
all
a
work
cheater.
together,
In
we
lore.
can yeah, in lore. Oh, here's the ult. Yeah, that was defendable. I mean, what you have to do there is hit evade and then just run back and hope you can win the strike war versus the ult. But it's really hard, especially in that situation where the core ended up being right in front of the goal. Pyra was able to
what a
react
save
to
for
the
Pyra.
strike instead, but then dips and Adalix is not able to do the 1v1. But it came really, really close to the goal.
Oh!
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. It's just that Trimple.
Guess who has ult again?
Smile.
There it is.
There it is, and there it is.
And the flip's probably going to come out pretty early. Yet we saw this before. Archimate gets one with the ult and the second one with the flip. This time not getting the second barrier though. Gonna have to work a little bit harder. This time Adalix having to use the flip defensively, but they have a bit of a. They're controlling the core into this bomb section very well. If they can keep it up here, eventually they could probably score. But instead it slips past. Hugo's forced to burn flip here instead. Lego Mage has flipped though. Trying to stay up, trying to get the core into a spot where something can happen. But it's getting really difficult. The barrage comes in, but Adalix is in the right spot. And I believe Pyro was able to block some of the pellets to make that an easy save. Lego Mage now has no flip. They really just need to build something up here because they haven't been able to break through this defense otherwise. Without something strong to get through, especially with this triple goalie set. The barrage is finally able to get the last barrier to even the rig ahead just a little bit. Now, Hugo, they need to get this goal to stay in the game. Hugo trying to defend. Loses the barrier to the Blobo again. The Blobos are too strong, but the angle around could possibly make something happen.
Oh, down to the corner.
Oh, no.
What an own goal. Whoa. Guys, should I say it?
Timeless Cast last, griefing Adalix a little bit there. The expanse lasts for 200 years, and it gets in the way of the clear. You can say it.
Guys, the spirit of Soren. He's with us today.
Yeah, the ghost of Soren passed.
Yeah. Rest in peace, by the way.
Rest in peace.
Okay, big flip coming up from the Kai. Oh, the pass backwards to Ligamate. This is really impressive stuff from both teams. They're passing backwards. They're playing in sort of a triangle formation. They know how to play around their cooldowns. Really, really impressed with both teams.
They're understanding this map. These are top 4 teams. These are both teams that made it to the top 4. They are clearly better than the rest of the OSAS competition. As both barriers are now down, there's 2 flips online.
Oh, the Atlas saves it.
The Atlas is able to save it. Hugo now has flip defensively too, so
Oh.
they are at an edge. Atlas now has flip also. Lego Mage trying to come in, gets the pass.
Oh,
This is so
Logic.
smart, and they're still in it. Great play, able to hit that down. They know that Atlas has flips. So they don't want to go through Atlas. It's also just generally better because he's just on. Hey, goalies tend to be the best player on each team. So just trying to get through the midfielder works a lot better a lot of times. They have a lot less goalie experience. They're not exactly sure how they need to play these situations as comfortably as the goalie does. So being able to barrage through Fyra is probably going to be a little bit easier than trying to get through Adalynx, especially when Adalynx has flip.
Yeah, as a wise man once said, Kai players when barrage works. I think that really sums it up. All right, Spark of Focus jump scare. Coming to Adalynx. Actually, a lot of big trainings.
A lot of big trains, yeah. Especially on the side of Seraphim Crimson here. This Stagger Swagger, Catalyst, Hotshot. There's all things that this team really, really needed. These both defensive trainings on the forwards. They've been taking a lot of damage from Finny. it's been kind of a problem this game. Sometimes they'll just get KO'd even, and they'll get really tough. But now they're going to have a lot more trouble finding the KOs, especially with the lack of damage on this comp. Most of it coming
Look at
from
this
our
Kai.
Tommy.
Just flying.
And Kai,
Chrono
as you said,
boosting.
has a little bit more speed now, has the chrono boost, has the stagger swagger, is able to just kind of speed through and blitz this team down. The flip doesn't reach anything, but wow, Yugo able to save that
close
one.
save.
Yeah, really close. That was on the edge for sure. But able to play out this Blobbo, no longer getting strike ward by it. Master Malaki finding this angle, trying to get on the bottom, but all the abilities are able to come
Yugo
through.
puts it in.
And Yugo, with the aerial start, able to reach from across the map. Doesn't even need strike shot, just has the aerials for that effective range. Also, the hot shot coming in too makes it hit a little bit stronger. Sometimes this Estelle ult, if you can just wait it out, but it's a little bit harder to wait out when the core, it hits the core a bit harder.
Oh,
But
the double barrier
no!
from Archemy. What a play. Oh, the Blobbo steals the
oh,
flip. It doesn't
no.
matter because the secondary catches it, but it's not enough as Yugo's able to save it. Wow, this is crazy stuff. Blobbo putting it in.
Oh no, Legoman scared of the ghost. I get it though. It just feels like that Fyra could have done something there.
Oh!
Bit of an over dash. The eject button aerial super surge. You could probably have the full map as a dash range right now. So Yugo overshoots it just a teensy bit. But I'm kind of interested to see that dash be used a bit more offensively, because that with that eject button, you're pretty much able to dash wherever you want. So getting some of these barriers with that would be huge, but instead they're the ones that are losing the barriers. And to get KO as well!
Yugo goes down, but so do both barriers on the side of General.
The stagger swagger is
General
up, the chrono
striking.
boost is up too. Look at the speed, but it doesn't
Oh, and it
matter
goes
because there's a
in.
hole! Archemy finds it, Lego Mage forwards in the net moment. Able to get the score off the power play. And once again, Archemy leading this team to another lead.
Alright, Seraphim Crimson bringing it back there for a set and that first point, but
Oh,
things are looking incredibly difficult right now as General's on match point.
yeah, Lego Mage, it's going to need to be able to push this core up. Master Monkey, who's been the main one to get these barrels this game. Here's the offensive play, but it's the one
Finny Primary puts it in.
The forward Finny Primary knows the range, is comfortable with it, knows that Estelle's not going to be able to get there in time. Is able to finish this off. And that's a victory for General.
Yeah, I think that really the only way to describe that game was really well said in Twitch chat a moment ago. General, best team in the universe. Everyone else is smelly, and really, I think General, they proved that right
Hey,
today.
You know what they say? You know what they say, Grimella?
What do they say, Fudgy Waffles?
They say no memes in general.
Rude. They say no memes in general.
That's what they say.
That's what they said.
Do you think Archemy, like the double I, is supposed to be a Feeny reference? They just got to play their turbo main this game.
Let's find out. We'll check right now. Archemy 8 goals that game.
Yeah,
Quite
forward
wow.
Feeny with
Damage.
30k damage, but
Yeah.
almost as many redirects as the Juno.
Yeah, high gold Drakkar player also plays Finny.
Oh my bad.
Has 80 games of ranked forward with a 75% win rate. Probably a bit of a beta monster that has come back to show the
Yeah.
skills. Or just maybe someone who picked up the game and just kind of figured things out. That's a lot of this game. There are a lot of players that just figure things out a lot faster than other players, just depending on like previous
Yeah, like
experience
Fudgy
in
Waffles.
games. And,
Yeah, like
there's
Fudgy
some
Waffles.
genius players out there that just like kind of are the best players in the whole world and top 5 midfielder and 21 KOs. Amy Zap. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
It's a game of
sometimes
bounty
it's just
hunters.
like that, and I think Archemy is one of those players. Showing off the Finny, who's actually the second most played
Yeah,
character.
I think
Mhm.
Ian's Watermelon is one of those players as well, but unfortunately they aren't able to show off their skills because they've been eaten alive.
Kid KO'd.
Yeah, looks like you bit one of the seeds like in half, and the other half of the seed is still in there. Which
I
is
like
pretty
that.
Impressive. You got some. What do you call that? What do you call teeth? What's a funny name for teeth? You got some
Some chompers.
chompers.
Some real seed splitters.
Archemy, oh, the double. I was a reference to my old friend, League of Legends.
League of Legends.
That's wow, that's. Hey, well, rest in peace to Archemy's friend, able to get that victory
Rest
Or-
well, soldier.
for the friend. What a story.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, Archemy, I'm a huge fan. Are you single?
It's a yeah. a lot of
Nobody
people
else
wanna
laughed. You guys
know.
suck. I hate you guys.
Everyone
You people
wants
are
to know.
rancid and disgusting.
Okay, wow. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Nobody laughed at my funny
That's
joke that I
really-
stole.
That's so aggressive. Oh my god.
Yeah. Josh, you trying to ditch this guy? I'm trying to.
No, wait,
Honestly,
I didn't
let's
mean
get
it.
let's get out of here. But
Let's bounce.
everyone else
No!
in chat, you shouldn't go anywhere. 'Cause there's gonna be more OS to be played tonight. But that'll be it for now. Goodbye, everyone.
Fine.
I
I
had
didn't.
fun.
I didn't need you anyway.
Yeah. I hope so, because you won't be seeing us.
I
Goodbye,
didn't
chat.
need you anyway.
We love you all as individuals
And in game.
and in game.
And in
Really
game.
hard.
Hello everyone, we're back. I'm with Potat over here, and we are heading straight into the other qualifier for the OSAS finale, the second to last main qualifier. There's still one qualifier after this, all the way from the ladder, the last chance redemption, whatever. But we're heading straight into this game, Goalie Diff versus Chikara Ice.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to this match because I've seen a lot of these players around Cat GPT, Snowball, Dixie, Serapi, Kenzie, and Kaylor. I've seen all of them in some way or another, and I definitely know that a lot of them are really good. All of them are good, and so I'm excited to see where this match goes.
Yeah. Now, Goalie Diff and Chikara Ice, two teams that people will be very familiar with. As you said, Goalie Diff has been on the stage so many times before, Chikara Ice as well. Both of them have fallen short so far, especially Goalie Diff, who in a high-profile incident beat one of those, all the way back when we were doing Swiss, beat one of those 3-0 teams as a 2-1 team. But unfortunately, according to the rules, would not make it under that. This is their chance, but they will have to face Chikara Ice, and if you gave top players a list of these names, they would be more familiar with Chikara Ice, but I'm going to have to favor Goalie Diff a little here.
I'd definitely say so. I recognize Snowball probably the best out of everybody, but I think, yeah, definitely. Chikara Ice has the most notable names here. But, I mean, once again, Goalie Diff has some pretty heavy hitters. Speaking of Kenzie, with the first kill of the match only about 15 seconds in, which is quite fast.
Yeah, and you can see CatGPT looking for those passes to Kenzie. Kaylor keeping it away from Serapi. So much damage. Asher getting 20 million Pat Splitter hits and then a primary as well. Serapi out of commission for a while. CatGPT3 looking for a bit of a strike war there, unable to get one, but importantly, Goalie Diff is keeping the core control quite well.
Yeah, definitely. Goalie Diff has an Estelle and Jolie pretty meta comp here, especially on offense. And with Kaylor in the background, it's pretty easy for Kenzie and CatGPT to just kind of keep their hands on the core, with Juliet providing a lot of that up close and personal pressure, and with that pressure, Kenzie can get that first goal off of what looked like a dash punch.
Yeah, the core, it hit overtime, the core just accelerated, and Vixie was a little too small to get a strike on it. But right now, Snowball is showing why they're the known Juliet, getting in there, but as I say that, Vixie tries to make a save backwards, but unfortunately cannot make it there in time, and on the other side, Kenzie is once again approaching Snowball. This Asher-Juliet matchup is not great for the Juliet in terms of trying to score that primary quite strong, but when there's no primary and the goalie's close to the edge, Snowball getting the KO and the goal. Huge swing in the favor of Chikara Ice.
Yeah, very quick goal in response. But as you were saying earlier, I think Julie is going to have to be getting a lot of kills here on this Asher goalie. A pretty good goalie. A lot of people considering Asher to be busted right now. And I mean, you can definitely see that as she just takes out, pretty much takes out Snowball within a few seconds with that ult.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage, but on the other side, Kenzie is keeping up the offense, and this Luna does not have the defensive tools like Asher does. No primary to use there, as CatGPT3 sends it into the bottom side very cleanly. Doesn't bounce it off the bumper at all, finds the angle.
Definitely. And, I mean, that's one of the biggest flaws of Luna in this goalie position, is that she doesn't have any size. A goalie character such as Dubu would have been able to save that just because of that size that comes with. And so Vixie will have to kind of make up for that shortcoming, which unfortunately they couldn't do with that last goal.
It's getting a little rough here, but even without the barrier, they are defending, and as barriers go down both sides, Kenzie's flip is looking extremely scary. Walks to the outside of the Luna Nuke, uses the flip, finally sends it right through with the dash punch through too. And Vixie was like, yeah, I can cover bottom, but that top was wide open.
Yeah, Kenzie with that dash punch range is able to stun the two forwards on the side of Chikara Ice, and get that pretty free goal. Vixie not having the cooldown open on that boost since it was used not too long ago, and that's just going to go straight up into the top corner.
Yeah, really great pickup. Timeless Creator and Hotshot going to goalie diff, a denial against the Aimi, but fine and good for the Asher as well. Also the Hotshot, such a valuable pickup on this map where scoring on Luna is easy, but somehow Deadeye does fall last. This is huge for Chikara Ice's damage potential. So I think CatGPT had to consider denying that Deadeye away from the Luna because it's going to get a little scary.
Definitely. I mean, a big downfall of this roster on goalie diff, or of these character comps on goalie diff, is that the only character that they have that really has a use for ranged awakenings is that Estelle. And if Estelle finds something better, such as Hotshot on this map, that just leaves Luna open for something pretty simple, pretty good, such as Deadeye in that awakening draft.
Yeah, a bit hard to deny, but right now, CatGPT trying to make it look worth it, has the primary up, gets a simple goal. Goalie diff pushing the advantage further, and honestly, like, I don't know how many weeks it's been since I first saw the names on goalie diff, Kaylor, Kenzie, and CatGPT, but I think this is their week.
Definitely. I mean, I haven't seen too many. Oh, that's. Oh, not the double kill. And Vixie gonna be left alone on that defense after Kenzie and CatGPT hitting the first 2 kills.
But Vixie mysteriously manages to hold.
Yeah, Seropi and Snowball. I was about to say Seropi and Snowball are both back, but Seropi is gone, and so is does Cat, and that's gonna leave the game with a 2v2 until Seropi gets back, which is right now. Oh. Kills are all over the place, though.
Yeah, both teams standing a little close to the edge a little too often. CatGPT looking for a simple outplay, almost gets it, but saved away by Vixie. Serapi now sending it to the bottom side. The Luna Nuke is there, almost own goals, but Snowball will assist in clearing it away. Kenzie is stunned up, but again, Kaylor does the one button clear. The core drifts past, though, huge opportunity for Chikara Ice. Can Snowball get in position? Can Serapi get the pass? The path splitter stops it for now. Another pass to the top side. Fast core and the slow rocket. The slowdown on the startup, it lingers there for so long, and the core flip was not ready at all. Incredible outplay from Vixie.
Definitely, and that was a really good team play from the entirety of Chikara Ice, because Snowball was on top, Vixie was in the middle, and Seropi was on bottom, and it gave Asher pretty much nowhere to escape to.
Alright, but Kenzie's playing really aggressively now, putting on a lot of pressure onto Vixie, but it is still cleared away by Serapi. The second goalie doing wonders right now, and the barrier is taken. Now Kaylor trying to find a pass, but it goes around, does not contact the barrier. The pass splitter will keep it away for now, and Snowball will have to shake his head on that one, because that was an opportunity. That could have been the barrier. That could have been a goal attempt. And finally, it is the barrier. Snowball's in position. Kenzie burns the flamethrower, the dash punch, the KO onto the goalie. And now without the goalie, well, one goalie to none is a little bit of a goalie difference. Serapi does have the flip. Up to CatGPT, who does manage to save it. 2 lines of defense here for goalie diff. The respawn comes in. Snowball in position, but stunned away. And once again, it's cleared away. It's overtime. The core is moving quickly. Kenzie passes it up to CatGPT, who almost tries to get it around Vixie, but the KO onto Snowball means CatGPT's in position yet again. Dribbles it back once, twice. The flip from Vixie sends it all the way around the world, but Kaylor has dash up. Kaylor has the strike still. Almost a goal, but not quite, as once again the respawn's coming. CatGPT is going to look for a play, but looks a little too long. Doesn't see Snowball right in front of them. Snowball now lurking, but cannot find anything. The primary's baited out. The KO is there, and the shot as well. Chikara Ice have the lead in the set.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, that's, once again, like we saw last goal, that's just kind of a checkmate position. Kaylor had to stay back and then died for it. And that's putting Chikara Ice at a positive goal ratio for the set.
Yeah, now Kenzie's health bar looking a little scary. Snowball working on that. Serapi blinking in, and this offense from Chikara Ice has really come online, but that primary is incredibly solid. Snowball just gets pushed away along with the core, but has a dribble play, tries to get the mix-up, but misses, hits a little bit of a dribble, but instead will take the KO any day of the week. Somehow makes Kaylor vanish off the map, and that is Chikara Ice evening everything up.
Yeah, definitely. I don't even know what Kaylor died to, but that's a 1-1 set count for Chikara Ice and Goalie Diff. And I'm very much liking the team plays from Chikara Ice. With that Luna boost and eject button, they can just kind of cover a lot of positions. But
Ooh, okay, I get it, but I don't like it because Catalyst is so valuable here for Kaylor. It falls all the way down. Yes, the double size is there. Yes, it is big. Everyone gets something great except for, I guess, CatGPT, who is left with the stagger swagger in a game where people aren't really being staggered. They're just being KO'd by knockback, so not the greatest thing in the world. But with the speed, not the worst thing in the world, as the damage does build up a little bit. As, yeah, like what you were saying, it just seems that right now, Chikara Ice's team plays have just been better.
yeah, I mean, Luna's basically a third forward in this scenario, and they're doing a great job of positioning Snowball just kind of up in the faces of that Goalie Diff team comp of Kaylor, and able to just get in there and get that goal barrier like you just saw. And Seropi is playing the midfield really well, and almost got that goal there. Very close.
Yeah, but Chikara Ice, this is twice now that they've done the secondary mix-ups, and twice now that they've slightly been off target. Maybe looking for the dribble, but you don't really have time to get the dribble, so gonna have to watch the cursor placement to try again next time. But Seropi does have flip, cannot use it. Way too much hit stun. Whoa! You know how they say X lore when X is punching people? Well, that was some K lore right there, because that health bar just absolutely vanished from the team combo of Goalie Diff. The flip is here. Vixie in front. The flip is waited out from by Kenzie, but Seropi's on the other side already. Kaylor cannot predict that, and suddenly a great round for Chikara Ice. It was so good for Goalie Diff until that just happened.
Yeah, the first set looked pretty one-sided, but then with the second set and onwards, that's looking like a pretty one-sided match the other way now. And with Kenzie getting that kill on Snowball, they might have a chance to even it up. And CatGPT is going to be able to get that goal barrier, but they didn't really get anything else off of that kill. And now Kenzie looking low with no stagger, but is going to get the kill themselves on Snowball, and that puts them at a striker advantage once more.
Yeah, Seropi defending quite well though, forces it away with strikes and will force it around the primary, but somehow it goes all the way around. The glitch pop might have redirected it in an unfavorable way, but Kenzie is looking like the better Juliet in this game, catching Snowball off guard quite a few times at that top wall, and CatGPT finds the angle where Vixie wasn't ready. Maybe a little bit of confusion between the two defenders of Chikara Ice. So it's all evened up yet again, and this time Kaylor has flip, and we've seen what Kaylor can do, right? Throwing the pass splitter in the midfield. If Snowball gets caught in a tiny bit of hit stun, Kenzie is ready to pull the trigger and get that instant KO. But as I say that, the team combo comes out. Rocket into Blink from Chikara Ice will take that striker advantage, but the barrier is down, so it's still a little risky.
Yeah, and Kaylor able to keep this core flip up. Seropi also with the core flip. Oh, but Kaylor is going to get rid of it, and Seropi as well. That leaves Chikara Ice with pretty much no evades, and that's the goal for CatGPT. And that's going to put Goalie Diff back in the lead.
Yeah, bit of a resource differential at the very end there. Continuing on to this round, the Kenzie and CatGPT meters are incredibly looking good right now, almost working on a flip. If they get the barrier here, that could be the death sentence for this round, but they can't so far. And once again, Kenzie with the KOs is looking quite impressive in the Juliet 1v1. Kaylor trying to get a hand on the core, but will not be able to so far. And this time Snowball doesn't get hit by the pass splitter, crucially avoids getting KO'd that way. Seropi in there, gets the barrier. Huge opening for Chikara Ice. Vixie doesn't get back in time to save that one though. Kenzie's dribbling, CatGPT has flip, KOs the goalie. Vixie off the map, and Goalie Diff are up 2-1 in sets.
Yeah, definitely. CatGPT has been really, really good at these primaries, and whenever I found them in the ladder, they've gotten me all the time with those primaries. And they've really made a bit of a difference in this set. Just killing the goalie and getting those passes. It's working out very well.
It's hotshot prime time for CatGPT. And whatever good they're doing even more of it. Along with Kaylor getting the 1-2 punch. I think the game is over. This draft diff is a little bit too much. And quick strike along with the catalyst for Kaylor. Like, they've got everything.
I mean, I think the entirety of Goalie Diff got this here with Kaylor getting that quick strike. Now they're just going to be having pretty much an infinite core flip, even though there isn't a fire up or egoist on the board anymore. Oh, very good save from Vixie.
Yeah.
Going to evade the Juliet special and then get that save out of there. I don't think anybody thought that was going to be taken out of the net.
Incredible outplay, but will it be enough is the question, because CatGPT is approaching. Has the Crystal Thorns, good patience from Vixie, but incredible patience as well from Goalie Diff, who just wait until it drifts to the right spot. Dash punch from Kenzie will score it, and they're just 2 goals away from qualification.
Yeah, and if you look at the levels, everybody on the side of Goalie Diff is a higher level, or in Kaylor's case, even level, which, as Sayo, you might know, is a lot easier for the goalie to get that XP. So that really means that the forwards on this Goalie Diff team are doing a lot, and that means that the goalie hasn't really had to do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Whereas on the side of Chikara Ice, they're getting a lot more. The goalie is getting a lot more experience in this match.
Yeah. Oh, and once again, CatGPT just repeats the situation until Vixie is out of resources, scores the easy goal, and as well as Kaylor is playing. This goalie diff team is looking more like a forward diff team, like you said.
Yeah, definitely. Seropi and Snowball, pretty similar team comp to Goalie Diff right here, I'd say. I mean, it's the Amy difference, but they're pretty similar characters from my experience. And I mean, it's really just a forward diff at this point, as you're saying, because CatGPT able to get that barrier and then dies for it, but that's still kind of an advantage, and they're on match point. This could go either way though.
Yeah, CatGPT gets the respawn in. Serapi almost getting KO'd off the side, barely survives. Ambiguous bounce off the center is a little bit scary, but Serapi's in position. They're not going down without a fight, as once again another round starts. Still match point for Goalie Diff, still qualification point, but it's still up in the air here as Kenzie is still having that 1-2 punch. Incredible on Aimee Zap. Turns Juliet from a KO monster to an absolute KO demon. But Vixie in danger, has to flip out. Snowball in position, but not enough hit stun to stop Kaylor's primary. Now Serapi set up, but all it'll do is a little chip damage to Kenzie. And if they can get in position, oh, the KO combo attempted, but Kenzie takes 3 million damage, dodges the dash punch from Snowball, almost gets KO'd by Serapi, but it is still not enough, and this is one of the longer rounds we've had so far. Kenzie interrupting the attempt to Snowball. Good saves by Kaylor yet again. Vixie goes for a bit of an acceleration on that play, not letting CatGPT get set up, but once again it is cleared away. Once again it is put right back by CatGPT, and there's just so many cooldowns to work with for this Estelle. But Snowball gets the outplay, Snowball gets the dash redirect around Kaylor, no flip is used, and we're going to a final point to determine if the game can go on.
Yeah, and Asher is a great character, but when she's using one of her abilities, she kind of has no mobility, and that's what Snowball was able to take advantage of. Snowball using that dash to get above Kaylor and get that goal in. But Kenzie gonna get the kill on Snowball, and oh, that's just in. Great goal from Kenzie. And you can play as well as Chikara Ice has been playing, but then that was just an instant goal.
Just an immediate outplay, and Vixie unfortunately cannot dash there in time. That'll be goalie diff qualifying. Congratulations. It was a long road to get here, but they have finally done it, and in quite solid fashion too, right? It didn't really feel like they were really losing at any point during this game.
Yeah, I mean they won that first set, and it looks pretty much done right there. But then Chikara Ice did have a pretty good set 2 win, and then after that Awakening draft, it was just a downhill road from for the Chikara Ice team. And outside of those kills, as the replay is showing, there really weren't that many. There really weren't that many open goals for the side of Chikara Ice. They all had to work for them or kill for them, and so I think that's what made a lot of a difference. And once again, it was just a forward difference. Maybe instead of that goalie diff that the name references.
Yeah, it's not the greatest joke. I'm repeating it too much. You're repeating it as well, but please, this team, we need to get the name changed. It's misinformation. Where's the goalie diff? Like, sure, Kaylor. Yeah, Kaylor played incredibly well, but it was a forward diff.
I mean, I think you can call the game an entire team diff at some point. I mean, both teams played incredibly, don't get me wrong. But I think goalie diff just had the better comp in the end and was able to play better in the end. And got that win and qualified.
Yeah, and, well, we're going to see Chikara Ice right again versus Seraphim Crimson in the redemption part of this bracket, where they play for another shot. The winner gets to face the winner of the redemption ladder for that final 3rd spot of this week. But, okay, they're joining the room. I was about to send us to a break because I thought they weren't, but they are. We're chilling. So, yeah. Have you seen Seraphim Crimson play? It's Master X Malachi, Lego Mage, and I forgot the last member.
Yugo, it looks like,
Yeah.
according to the Star.gg. Although I don't think that was their tag. So I did watch. I've been watching the stream, I think, since it started, and so I have seen the one match that Seraphim Crimson was able to get on stream. I think it might have been the match that they lost. I'm not too confident in that though. Yeah, it was that the match that they lost against General, who are currently waiting in the finals with goalie diff. And I saw them play pretty well. I can't call out any specific thing that I saw them do well. But I also wasn't paying too much attention because I was in a few comp matches of my own, and so I am interested in seeing how they will be able to play in this match against Chikara Ice.
Yeah. And we're gonna have to wait a little bit for Chikara Ice, but how'd your ranked sessions go today? Because I've been hearing that ranked has been a bit of a minefield recently.
Well, I won. My total score is for the night is 2-0, which I'm ending on because I'm gonna have to go to bed right after this. But I'd say it was pretty good. I saw a few pretty good players. But I think they kind of got screwed over by matchmaking a bit. Their teammates were 1 or 2 like rank part. What, I don't know what they're called, but
Divisions, I guess.
Yeah, divisions. Their teammates were, I think, 1 or 2 divisions lower than my team in both games. So it's kind of unfortunate that these good players got players that weren't really in the skill level of the rest of the game. But I'd say the matches went pretty well.
Sounds good. And where's Chikara Ice? I'm sorry, but where's Chikara Ice?
I mean, they just played, so they're probably here.
Oh, they're here. They're here. Finally. Okay. So I'll set it up. But yeah, good to be back with you. Good to hear that your games have gone well. I played exactly one ranked game yesterday, and I won it. And I was like, yeah, I'll cut my losses.
I mean, at some point, if you are logging off in the end of the day with a positive win rate, you can't complain too much. And I mean, that's what I'm doing, so I ain't complaining.
Yeah, that's how you climb from Patat and Saya.
I mean, honestly, just play better, win more.
Yeah, if you just
Not
win
much
more
else.
games, you can't go down the ladder.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
just
much.
how it works, I guess.
I mean, my goal overall is to just kind of win more than I lose. And then I can be like, oh, I improved today. Although I didn't really improve today. I did, but it wasn't the wins that show that I improved, it's the way that I played.
Alright, and
Oh.
well, Seraphim Crimson and Chikara Ice are getting into game. These are two teams that have played better and won more so far, right? They only have one loss each to the teams that qualified. Now they're fighting to get a chance to fight for that last spot. And the winner of this will be fighting against Chikara Clinkers, who have made it all the way back in the redemption ladder.
Oh, I think I saw Chikara Clinkers in the stream early as well. All three teams currently playing for this placement match, for this qualification match, are all quite good. And so I'm looking forward to how these matches will run, how these matches will turn out. And we're loading into Inkies right now, so it should be interesting. I think teams have definitely had time to develop their sort of the way that they want to play. I mean, I have my own opinions on who people should play, or to be more specific, the fact that everybody should play Atlas on this map. But it doesn't look like we're gonna get an Atlas goalie, from what I can tell.
Yeah, and I don't like the Luna here. It's a very fragile goalie. It's so hard to defend that one barrier. And on the other side, you know that they're not picking a fragile goalie. Chikara Ice is probably getting coached by Appabug and Drew Danger right this second. So you'll definitely see the drafts come in clutch as the Dubu comes out. Yeah, they're not running back to Luna. This is not Aimi Zap. It is a different ball game entirely. You have to have something that can block the water gun, the juice, whatever you want to call it, the tsunami, the toilet flushing, whatever. Anyway, we're getting into game. We're going to look at the starters, but this should be a good one.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, Luna's gonna have to work so much harder. Yugo with that eject button is going to have to kind of shut down the that goal with the water gun when it comes out, because Dubu can just and as I say that, Dubu loses that barrier, and that's the first goal for Seraphim Crimson.
Yeah, and Seraphim Crimson has been pretty great with the team play. Just went in, got the passing down, and bam, that's the goal. But will they be able to keep that up? Because that was just the first round. Snowball is sitting in front of this vulnerable Luna, who does win the strike war, gets back up from Lego Mage, but there it is. Your strike box is a little too small to be doing stuff like that. But on the other side, the barrier is taken right back, and the defense is a little bit difficult here. The Slimes are in position. They don't even need to do anything because Master X Malachi, once again, puts Seraphim Crimson in the lead.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, that water gun set it up really well for Master X Malachi, and I'm not sure if that was a read or just some really good RNG, but it was a great goal. Got past Seropi and Vixie, and now they're going to have to be put on this kind of defensive side if they want to turn the set around.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult, right? And that's what most players complain about. There are two things people complain about on this map. One of them is the fact that you get KO'd on the barrier side of the goal if you're trying to defend this goalie. As, hold my thoughts, Snowball with the perfect pat splitter angle. Yugo predicted a bounce, could not get there in time regardless. Absolutely flawless special usage from Snowball. That's what I was saying. The two things that people complain about this map is when the barrier goes down, you can be KO'd on that bumper, which makes it impossible to defend his goalie. And the second thing is The bounce with the water is extremely predictable and also incredibly offensively powerful. You see Master X Malachi just sitting in the same spot every time, just sitting in the line in front of the goal because it will bounce there and it will be a goal 99% of the time as Yugo sends it forward once again for Master X Malachi, targeting that vulnerable bottom side of the map for Chikara Ice, and Vixie can't reach that in time. Great flip angle coming out. Seraphim Crimson take the first set.
Yeah, I mean, it looked moderately in, not really. I was about to say it looked pretty good in Chikara Ice's favor, starting on that 5th goal, but not really, or 4th goal, not really, as Seraphim Crimson is able to get that pretty quick 3-1 set win.
Yeah, and well, Juno just gets prime time for free. Twin Drive, Quick Strike, prime time, all strong, but neither of the Ashers opting to pick it. I'm just a little bit confused here. And also extra special drops. So many power picks on both sides go through, but overall, I just have to get the feeling that the side of Seraphim Crimson just came out a little better.
Yeah, definitely. Although, I'd say both teams really got a good draft there. Seropi able to get that aerials as a Estelle, Snowball getting that quick strike with Asher. Oh, and Master X, as I'm saying that, Master X Malachi is gonna win the strike war on Vixie. Just wait there for a second, and then just put that straight in.
Yeah, a bit of a reaction time test. A bit unfortunate for Chikara Ice, but once again, Master X Malachi. Oh, that's so much power with that Asher dash. Really getting in there. And once again, forcing Vixie into a hard situation. The strike war is won. The core does go to the other side, but once again, it is found by Lego Mage. Found by Yugo. The pass is there. Master X Malachi with the fake out, with the strike, but not enough patience against 2. Once again, flip in front of the net, and top side is wide open. Seraphim Crimson are looking to do a near clean sweep of Chikara Ice.
Yeah, and I mean, Master X Malachi is doing a great job of just standing right on them. For the past 2 goals, they've just kind of gotten that 50-50, although they made it not a 50-50 at some point. And that, Seropi barely able to not save it with that blink. And that's a 3-0 set.
Yeah, and with this draft, what do you think is going to go first? Because I'm looking at Catalyst, I'm looking Tempo Swing, both incredibly strong for the Asher, and honestly, I'm not quite sure. Catalyst, the one being taken off the table. Dubu will probably deny Hotshot, right? You kind of have to, yeah, against that Juno who already has the prime time and the timeless. But the rest of this draft, not as huge, not as crazy. Fire up for some energy, trying to make sure the other team does not assemble the energy Exodio, but Tempo Swing somehow falls all the way down to Snowball, and maybe this damage could be what puts them over the top.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, not really a very good draft for anybody except for Master X Malachi getting that Catalyst, which is such a powerful awakening right now. And it might make a difference. And most definitely for the better.
Yeah, but once again, so many slimes put down by Lego Mage with a timeless. They stay around for so long. But this time it is Snowball with the pass splitter against the vulnerable Luna goalie of Yugo. Seropi trying to get a pass forward. Strike war. No, not even a strike war. That's just Vixie's log from across the map that gets the goal.
Yeah, and a very good goal. And I mean, as we said in the last game, that's kind of the disadvantage of Luna goalie. She just doesn't have that size, doesn't have that range to get those saves. And I mean, as I was also saying last game, that's where Adubu would have been able to save it, which a bit too late to change that now.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Yugo. Wait, did Yugo just save it? Is Yugo goaling for both sides? Really getting those save numbers up. Master X Malachi cannot get the strike in the top side. And maybe this is Chikara Ice's moment. Snowball saves it out with the primary. Vixie gets the strike on it as well. A KO onto Master X Malachi. The core is sent away from the water. Bounces up crazily. Lego Mage trying to get a shot, but is stuffed away. And Snowball gets the barrier. This could be a huge turnaround. That should have been a goal. And that's another KO into the water sent towards Snowball. Seropi in position with the blink with Snowball as well, but it is not enough still. Master X Malachi doing so much damage back. You got to watch out. If you're Snowball right now, you have no meter to elusive as well, but the primary will dribble it on the bumper, and that will be Chikara Ice bringing it back like potentially this could be the start of the reverse sweep.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the last draft didn't change a whole lot, so it might just be a different sort of feel coming into this set. And I mean, Chikara Ice is starting to put on the pressure, utilize that Dubu goalie to its fullest on the stage. I've seen, I think, 2 more specials to stop that water cannon than I have seen so far this game in this one set.
Yeah, and now Yugo with barrier down. It's looking a little scary. The water comes in. Serapi is there. Snowball as well from the bottom side to cover. No way out for Yugo. And we're heading to another set.
Yeah,
a draft.
I mean, yeah, definitely. New drafts, new opportunities, and
yeah. Well, all right. Well, there's a lot of stuff here, but overall, that rapid fire is looking really, really spicy. Somehow, it falls to the primetime Juno. The Estelle was not paying enough attention, I guess, and Egos will also fall. That's... Huh. Well, that could just swing the entire game because that is so much power on the side of Seraphim Crimson from this draft alone. And on the other side, Chikara Ice are not getting nearly as close to that power. The Quick Strike's Egoist is good for Snowball, but come on, like rapid fire on the Juno. Just going to be overwhelming pressure on the bottom side as well, as now Lego Mage is heading up. Master X Maokai is in there, but is still saved away. Yugo passes it up, and the strike war in the end from Master X Maokai. That is Seraphim Crimson looking to take it in this set.
yeah, definitely. And I mean, with that last draft, Seraphim Crimson definitely like gained so much more pressuring tools between the extra slimes from Juno and also the absolutely demolishing special from that Luna. So so Chikara Ice is gonna be put on that back foot. They're gonna really have to pull out a victory if they want any hope.
Yeah, it's going to be so hard against the passing plays like that. Really tight from Master X Maokai and the Lego Mage. It's getting a little tough here as you saw what happened on that last point, right? Yugo was in a vulnerable spot. Snowball tried to get the instant score set up off of the water, but slightly missed it, unfortunately. And this time he's going for a little bit of a KO on the Lego Mage, but it'll be Master X Maokai going for the barrier. Doesn't have flip in time. Flips from a little bit farther away. Lego Mage with the pass down. Cannot get it still. It's still defended away, but so much damage is put down by Yugo. The barrier is taken by Snowball on the other side. Maybe signs of life coming out. Master X Maokai cannot get the goal here. Flip from Yugo will not be used yet. And once again, the pressure is just so much from Seraphim Crimson. That Juno has so many slimes to work with on the defense as well. And the flip is intercepted from Yugo with the flip dash from Snowball. That goal was instant and... wow, okay. Well then, Chikara Ice stay alive.
Yeah, definitely. Snowball just kind of getting that read and showing a lot of signs of life with that dash flip. And that's a goal. Maybe putting them back in the game. And with Snowball putting a lot of damage on Yugo right now. But Yugo is going to be able to take that orb. And on the top side, Serapi and Lego Mage kind of sharing their core flips. But that's in with Yugo just down for the count. And speaking of, Yugo had full stacks, I believe. And that's a reset stacks. That can make a big difference.
Yeah, that lack of movement speed could be the difference maker here. Yugo's dash is already burned, but it was on the same side, so that eject button cooldown reduction will help quite a bit in getting it back up. As once again, it goes through the slime. Great pass comes in, but Yugo dashes right into the water. Snowball's in position, defended away by Lego Mage for now, but the pass splitter is doing a number on that health bar. Snowball will go for the KO, and now it's a 2v1. Master X Maokai dashes, but cannot get it barely. Valiant ever, but Chikara Ice somehow, from the jaws of defeat, send us to a 5th set.
Yeah, I don't know where all the damage is coming from, but suddenly Chikara Ice is just stacking on this damage.
I'll tell you. It's Snowball's tempo swing with the big fish now will become an absolute damage monster. Like, oh, this is just absolutely crazy for this Asher. This could turn the entire game around. You might see Yugo just vanishing off the face of this map, and I heavily disagree with that Castle last take. It is not that great on Juno. I know you want timeless, you want the duration, but I think 1-2 punch core speed might have been a big difference maker, maybe even to fight back with a little bit more damage as well on the slimes that you have. I think that could cost them, especially because Serapi smartly denying the Deadeye away from Yugo. Yugo is left with Spark of Agility. It could be worse. They could have no sparks. They do have Focus Agility. It is something, but it is not nearly enough as they take 3 million times their health bar. So many hits coming out from the pass splitter. Snowball in position. The water cannon giving another pass up, but they cannot score yet. Vixie though, it's an easy defense, just cleared up, cleared down. And once again, the core goes to Snowball, dash expended. And Yugo has to make the save. It's hard, but manages to get the clear around everyone. But the KO from Vixie comes in. Snowball's in position. And finally, Serapi can just roll the goal in.
Yeah, and I mean, Snowball was able to provide so much damage, so much pressure with that big fish, and is able to just kind of keep Yugo on the back, but keep him like unable to save it, and just provide that knockback for that first goal.
Oh, and Snowball's feeling like an egoist right now. So much move speed, just dancing around in the net. Doesn't even need to use the flip, saves it for next round. They are 1 point away.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking like a completely different game now between Snowball's big fish and Vixie with those 2 sparks, and even Serapi with that Deadeye, able to just provide so much damage, and that's already the barrier missing for the side of Seraphim Crimson.
Oh, and Snowball's in position. Yugo is a little too far away to catch it with the flip, and that'll be Chikara Ice making the lengthy comeback to meet their sister team Chikara Clinkers in the final qualifier.
Yeah, I mean, very good match. And I mean, it looked 100% in Seraphim Crimson's favor at the beginning of that match, but at some point, Chikara Ice just turned on the twin drive, turned on the power, turned on the speed, and they just got that damage, got those kills, and was able to kind of turn that game around. Get that reverse 3-0 on the sets.
Yeah, complete reverse sweep. Absolutely incredible mental coming out from them. They clutched up, they figured it out, and they got blessed with that big fish as well. You can't complain about that, as Snowball is happy to be the first pick there, pick it up immediately, turn into an absolute monster with the tempo swing, and unfortunately Yugo was not having the greatest of games, but that is also what you get when you pick Luna goalie on Inky Splash Zone. Not the greatest pick.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're both Luna goalies, we both know the flaws that she has, and the flaws really were shown by that game, and Luna couldn't keep that out, couldn't save those goals, and I mean, that's just what happens.
Now we're sitting here waiting for the teams to get into the final qualifier. The last chance qualifier, some might say, for this week at least. There's another week with 3 more spots, but for this week, this is the final spot, and it is guaranteed Chikara. Nina Slifer must be quite happy right now. It's Chikara Clinkers or Chikara Ice here. Who do you think is going to take it? Because both these teams are very solid.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the rosters, I definitely recognize the Chikara Ice players a lot more between Snowball, Vixie, and Serapi. I've seen all of them a lot, all over the place. And I haven't heard much from Chikara Clinkers, but considering they've made that 5-0 run in the Redemption Ladder, able to get back up here, get put in a qualifying position, or potential qualifying position for this tournament, I could see either team winning.
Yep.
I think definitely I'm looking at maybe Chikara Ice taking this home, but once again, it can be anybody. It's anybody's game.
Yeah, and I would have to agree. I would definitely favor Chikara Ice here, but Chikara Clinkers, after losing to another Chikara team, Chikara Eastonham, I believe, in their very first round of the tournament, they have fought through the ladder. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is their shot to do it, but I will also have to favor Chikara Ice in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely. So it looks like Chikara Clinkers lost to Chikara Aestium in that first round, and then proceeded to make a wild losers run, as you just said. I'm trying to pull up the stats here. Looks like they beat they beat Guava, Sparkington Community Wacky Warriors, Chikara Westinium, Westinum, okay, and then Remember Us, and are now looking to beat the other Chikara team.
Oh, wait.
Playing.
So this is the third Chikara team that they're facing this tournament. They have overcome, well, not really overcome, they lost to one, they could lose to another, but they have run the Chikara gauntlet as a fellow Chikara team, and it's not like they've beat, like, complete, like, these are real teams they have beat, right? Chikara Westinum, their sister team, is solid, but I would like to highlight Sparkington Community College, because that team made it way farther than they were projected. And they made it to goalie diff before finally falling, and they were seeded like 26th. No one saw them coming, but they just made the magic happen. They won their first 2 games.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like they lost to Chikara Clinkers and Chikara Ice. They lost to Chikara Ice in the pools, and then proceeded to beat no Vegetals. We're stealing the Sony modes and the dogs.
Oh, am I misremembering them? I might be. Oh no, this is embarrassing. No, I'm misremembering the Sparkling Community College team. I'm misremembering where exactly they were. Oh, this is not good. This is not looking too good.
I mean, I know you said seed 26, but it looks like they're seed 29.
Oh, well, at least that was like mostly correct.
Yeah, it was really close.
Right, but Chikara Ice are on the blue side, and Chikara Clinkers are on the red. Definitely more fitting for their logos here as the picks will come in. This is a better map to play Luna Goalie on. Still not great. Still not good. Still definitely not a map you want to be picking Luna Goalie on. But we'll see if either team dares to dream here as a very good Asher band comes out. You don't want that character here. But Snowball, known for the Juliet, will pick it anyway, is happy with that. And that means this composition for Chikara Ice is looking very, very solid.
Yeah, definitely. And, I mean, between Juliet and Ivy, they're going to have a pretty big damage output. And with Atlas, Soropi mashing that random. So maybe we won't see that Ivy. Oh, no, we will.
We will. But, okay. So, I'm going to correct the record here, okay? Sparking Community College is the team I was trying to remember. They are the correct team. They went against Chikara Ice and they lost, but it was still, they made it competitive, and Goalie Diff was not involved in the story at all. I don't know why they got there at all, but we are in game. The starters is all fire up for the last qualifier.
Oh, you love to see it. There will be core flips galore, and I mean, there's already, everybody is pretty high on that energy, although, oh wow, Soropi just quick glitch pop, gonna get that in, and they're gonna share some drinks. The emo's coming out.
Yeah, a really great play coming out from Chikara Ice on that first point, but anything can still happen. The energy is building up. We have not reached the fire up yet, but One True Unicorn unfortunately sends the core to the wrong side of the net as Snowball gets a KO from downtown, and suddenly it's getting a little scary for Arctic and Unicorn as Snowball and Serapi are building up those flips. It's getting so scary. Arctic has the flip for defense. Snowball does use the elusive, which means that flip will be a little bit delayed, but who needs it when Serapi has the pass? Snowball tries to get in there, but One True Unicorn with the patience will send the flip to the bottom side, force Vixie to burn the flip to the top side, and barely past Arctic as Chikara Ice extend their lead, but that could have been a point that could have gone to either side.
Yeah, and I mean, you can't help but laugh seeing, I think, five core flips in a row just getting put out there. And now they're already almost back to full. Frozen Fire right on the cusp of another core flip. And same with Soropi, who used their core flip like early in the last round. So you love to see the fire up start.
Right, as the core bounces up, the True Unicorn looking for something. Snowball trying to get a dash punch Trying to get a flip is Serapi, and Snowball dribbles, but a great strike shot by Arctic. They are really clutching in the net right now. They have to against Snowball, but the strike war is won from Death's Door by Snowball. Almost knocked out, but still in there. The Clinkers emotes come out as Chikara Ice take the first set.
Yeah, and I mean, it hasn't looked too even just yet. Chikara Clinkers are definitely going to have to kind of turn up the heat if they do want to do this, but it looks like Aimi is going to have Cat. Oh.
Oh, huh.
Oh.
What? You're giving up energy on Fire Up start? Definitely an interesting choice here.
I mean, Kai won this draft either way between Primetime and Catalyst, but I didn't think Aimi would leave Catalyst and Primetime both open.
Yeah, definitely a very interesting choice. But this leaves a window open for Chikara Clinkers. If Arctic can get in there, be the energy battery for the team. And right now is getting hit quite a lot. The KO comes through. And in a fire-up game, KOs matter so much more. That is the energy economy destabilized. You don't get that recharge from the chain flips when one person doesn't have to flip on the right timer. Snowball now passing to Serapi, looking for something here as Frozen Fire gets it out. But for how long? As once again it goes to Serapi. Great strike shot, great hook. But Vixie just walks up and interrupts it. Great proactive goalie play coming out, and once again the flip is forced out. Maybe this is enough. Frozen Fire does have flip, can send it through, can fuel up True Unicorn, but right now the Aimi turret is just a little bit too solid. Snowball in front of the net, and that will be an easy goal for Snowball.
Yeah, Kai left with pretty much nothing on that defensive line, and so Kai's just sitting duck in that scenario. Looks like it. I mean, the special was used right there, so he did have the cooldown, but I guess just didn't prepare for it. And yeah, I mean, that's just a quick goal with that core flip.
Another flip is available, pass back to try and reposition the core around Arctic's flip, but right now Arctic will still preserve it. We'll use it now to get the top barrier. True Unicorn gets the bounce, gets the follow up with the primary. This could be the goal for Chikara Clinkers. Gets the dash, gets the strike as well, and Vixie is caught lacking. The Chikara Clinkers are not going down without a fight. Incredible point from them. It was looking so scary, but they managed to hold on.
Yeah, definitely. Arctic getting that top barrier. And then True Unicorn just keeping that pressure up, keeping that barrier out, and I mean, such a fast goal, such a dominant looking goal on the side of Chikara Clinkers, and True Unicorn especially.
Yeah, and now can they replicate that success? Good bounce with the blink forward. Frozen Fire gets a good bounce around. Not caught by True Unicorn though. Vixie has cleared it once again. The flip comes out, but it's stuffed away by the primary. Snowball body blocks the strike shot, and that means the barrier goes down. They dance around the orb for a second. It is cleared away by the Kai, but Snowball is still in position. The flip is there, and the bottom side of the goal is open despite the barrage. And Chikara Ice back in the driver's seat.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's starting to look a bit more back and forth, but Chikara Ice is definitely keeping this lead for themselves. And I think Chikara Clinkers definitely can do this, but they will have to pull it together a bit more.
Oh, it's so difficult. Great turret set up by Serapi. That was so good. Put immense pressure on the goalie there, and Snowball with the follow-up. That flip in front of the barrier. Incredible patience as well in using it so close. And now a lot of choices available, but this time they will go for the energy. They're not forgetting it's a fire-up start this time. Quick strikes will be the pick, not giving Energy Exodia over to the Kai for free, despite the tempting big fish that is there, as they have a ton of other picks that are available as well. They denied the big fish from Rasmus. The Super Surge is taken by the Aimi, and I think Chikara Ice should be looking to close it out pretty swiftly here, because this draft is great for them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, between the Super Surge for Aimi, Big Fish for Atlas, you can't go wrong with size, and the extension on the Energy Awakenings with Quick Strike for Julie, it's gonna be a pretty one-sided game unless Chikara Clinkers have something to say about that.
Yeah, and maybe they do, as one barrier is down on both sides, and the top side is where the passing is happening. Both teams not wanting to send it into a congested area, trying to just pass it back and forth, find an opening, but Snowball is the one who finds it first, finds the dash punch, and now almost has flip. Just needs 1 or 2 more hits to get it. True Unicorn stalling it out in the midfield. Manages to get the barrier. Both sides are open. The flip is available from Arctic. They get it out. True Unicorn has the flip. Can they make it happen here? The pass is finally up to the bottom side, but it does not go in the goal. Another flip available from Frozen Fire to True Unicorn. The primary is there, but the flip defense. Snowball has the flip, and Frozen Fire sends it away, but another flip is available for Serapi. The 1-2 from Snowball. And that could have been the Chikara Clinkers comeback, but instead it is Chikara Ice looking to qualify. No mercy. They're just trying to close it out here.
Yeah, no team. I mean, there's going to be a team kill either way, fortunately. But I mean, it looks like Chikara Ice is just wanting the stun. I mean, it's a bit late, Friday night, or it's Thursday night. I think they're just looking for that quick ending, and between their awakenings, it might be.
Yeah, it's a Thursday night, almost dipping into Friday if you're on the East Coast like me. 14 minutes left, and they'll definitely be looking to end it before Friday. Flip save from Vixie comes out, but the great offense from Chikara Clinkers. One more opportunity, and this could be their goal, but Snowball, a flip from downtown, sets it up. Serapi with the flip into the dash, but saved away by Arctic, the proactive strike. But once again, it goes to Snowball. Serapi in position with the glitch pop. Arctic has to win the hard strike war there. Unfortunate hook, and does so. And Arctic has been so good for the Chikara Clinkers team. Has kept them alive for so long. Serapi goes for a bit of a greedy KO. Does not get it. Frozen Fire with backed up by the strike shot. Trying to contest on the top side. Arctic trying to find a spot for the flip. Almost a demon angle. That could have been everything but a great shot by Arctic. Will even up this set, give them a chance, and put them back in the game.
Yeah, and Arctic's making a big difference for their team right here. Able to get that core flip goal and keep it even in this set. Oh, but with True Unicorn just taken out quickly by that Super Surge link from Imi, this could be a difference maker. But instead, that's both goal barriers down on both sides now.
Yeah, and Arctic has the flip out, gets it around Vixie. Amazing redirect in the moment by Frozen Fire. That reactive play was great. Like, that wasn't even time to think. That was just muscle memory, instinct. And Chikara Clinkers are 1 goal away from starting the reverse sweep here. They could do it. They have done it in these past points. But will they be able to close it out? True Unicorn sends it forward, but cannot get a strike to finish off the job onto the barrier. Frozen Fire mispositions a little bit, but the barrier is still saved by Arctic. Arctic has been so clutch against Snowball so far, but the flip is there. There's no mercy here. Serapi there with the glitch pop. Snowball positions well, but not well enough. Finally gets a hand on the core, and now it's match point for Chikara Ice.
Yeah, Arctic, great soaring ankle for a second there, but Snowball is just going to be able to get that rebound and get it straight in. And I mean, now it's match point, but Chikara Clinkers definitely do have a chance still.
Oh, but that KO is going to be so hard. Once again, a reverse power play. Barrier being taken from them. If they can defend the top side, they have a solid shot, but it's hit right through the Zentaro special, and suddenly it's slipping away for Chikara Clinkers. Chikara Ice are cleaning it up. Snowball in position. It goes all the way around. Serapi does have flip, can use it whenever. The flip is baited from True Unicorn. Frozen Fire lagging back. Snowball in position, and will send it to the bottom side to qualify for the OSAS finale. A team kill, but also, in a brighter sense, a guaranteed Chikara team qualifying. I think you can't be mad about that.
Yeah, I mean, either way, Chikara Clinkers outplacing their seed by, what is that? Is that the 14 places? I believe
quite a lot.
According to the scoreboard, they're seed 18, and from the looks of it, they got 4th in this tournament, which is so much better than they probably were hoping for. And Chikara Ice also outplacing their seed by 2, getting both teams an incredible outplacement on their seeds, and putting a Chikara Ice in there, in the qualifier.
Yeah, congratulations to both teams, and we'll definitely be looking at Chikara Clinkers next week to see what they can do, because if they can walk right through the redemption ladder like that, have a pretty solid showing against Chikara Ice, a team that I think most people would say is firmly above them, they could qualify. This is a roster that can do it next week, but you'll have to wait until next week for that, because that is it for the games this week. It has been me and Potat for the last 3 games here. Shout out to Fudgy Waffles, Yoshi64, and Gramella for the first 4 games today. As this is a little too early to do the outro. The replays are still rolling, so anything you want to say?
I mean, tonight was a lot of fun. OSAS is the up-and-coming players. It's players that are getting better. I'm going to be honest, I'm surprised to see Snowball here. I thought they were a lot higher of a rank. But, either way, all the teams tonight have played incredibly well. I've seen a few misplays on the Awakening drafts, but, hey, what can you say? Everybody's getting better, and I love to see it.
Yeah, the greatest part about OSAS is that you can see these teams improve. Some of the finale teams have been quite good. There are some finale teams from last season in NASA right now, the Tier 2 league. Technically, you can say like the second best group of players in the entirety of Omega Strikers, if you want to call it that, because it is competitive there. Demons Academy and there was another. I'm forgetting. These damn Chikara teams being so memorable over other, whatever. Yeah. Any final words before we close? We send it to a raid or whatever.
I don't think so.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow for a random late night pop-up tournament. If you're a Westie, that's what you'll want to be looking for, because it's a much more PST, Pacific time friendly tournament, probably. Oh, yeah, something like that. So, yeah, see ya.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice night.